Alright, chat. I'm back. It's been too long. Ugh. Let me tell ya, this last month has sucked really hard. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Work has been grinding me to the bones, but finally got just a normal day off. So we're back. We're gonna be playing some Eternals SMP. I got a lot of things to catch up on. I haven't actually been on the server since the last stream we did. So that's a bit of a problem, but hopefully it'll be fine. Yeah, I think so. I don't know why I've just unmuted in game. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to game, and then I can hide this on OBS because I don't need to see that. That just lags my computer. Alright, so we got a bunch of materials and stuff here and other stuff. We're going to be building a storage house right over there because I don't know if you've noticed or not, but we've got a bit of a chest problem. I had to move the chest out of here, but yeah, we gotta get this stuff out of here fast. And it's filling up. I've got more chests in here, and there's even a chest back here. Actually, I think I got rid of this. Yeah, there used to be a chest here, but it's gone now. So yeah, we got some stuff to move. This is a pretty decently big build. It's not the same build as the single player one that I did about like maybe 3 years ago. Good lord, time flies. Also, Gager's online. Hello, Gager. Hi. Say hi to Gager. Alright, so I guess we have everything already. I should, I did this to my skin. It looks like the stream model skin. Hello. I don't know if I'm going to stick with this. I just thought it was kind of cool. It's something I wanted to do. There is a back design, but you can't see it because of the cave. But yeah, it's just kind of a basic mimicry of it. It's very basic. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of took the hoodie design from someone else. It was originally a white hoodie though, so I'm kind of original, and I also edited some pixels and stuff. Aside from the purple, there's a couple other parts I changed, just to give it more of the fluffy feel that I wanted. And then we just slapped on the regular boots and pants from my normal skin. So yeah, we'll put this back on, you're never gonna see it ever again. And I'll probably switch back and forth between this skin and the other skin, depending on how I feel. But we're gonna rock this one for today. I think we're all good to go. Let me just grab some extra food. Extra food. Do I have extra food? I probably missed one in that chest back there. I want potatoes, hobbits. I've got cooked chicken, you know, that'll work. Oh, I've got a stack in my inventory. I'm dumb. Okay, never mind. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna fill some water here because we're gonna need some water. And now we can head on out. So yeah, I'm really excited to get back into things here on Eternals SMP. Like I said, I haven't really played at all the last month. But I'm hoping to get back into the swing of things. I am knee-deep into many projects, on and off the server, and other things. So yeah, I might not have a lot of time, but I'm going to try to stream as often as I can. Because I enjoy it. It's nice. Alright. So here we are. This is where the storage building is going to be. You can see exactly what it looks like because I have the schematic down already, but we're going to be hiding this when I build it so that you can actually see it go up. But this is the place I decided on and the build I decided on. It's pretty nice and it is pretty sizable as well. It's got to hold basically everything. This is our permanent storage building. So you can see here we've got this nice like lobby section and we've got the actual storage room. And I've got like all the things you need in here. So I've got like crafting implements and stuff, and I've got chests marked with all the different items and storages and stuff. And yeah, hopefully this should be enough to work for the entire season. So we can plop these boxes down. Probably not there. I've learned lessons. I had a creeper explode on me down here actually once. I don't think I ever mentioned that in a video or anything, but yeah. So I lit up with torches, but they can still stand under here to be saved from sun and stuff. So I'll get jumped by a skeleton or a zombie every now and again. Which is, you know, it's one of the downsides of building a tower like this, even though it's a really cool build. Oh well, you learn some and you don't learn other some. Yep, that's a saying. Alright, we need to be able to clear some of this ground out. And I have to, I'm going to put like a path through here. So this is going to have to be sloped a bit better. But I did have to sink the building down so that it wasn't sticking out so much in the air at the back. But that shouldn't be a problem. So if I'm not mistaken, nope, that's not the controls at all. I don't know the controls for Lightmatica very well. What are the controls? Page up, page down. Yes, but how do I switch the layer mode? Man, it's been so long since I did this, I feel so stupid. Where's the... I'm... There he is. That's... Oh, God. I'm so rusty. Like, you have no idea how long it's been since I last played Survival Minecraft. Alright, so this is the level we need to start at. So we need to kind of just start clearing some grass, I guess. Lil Johns says hello. Hello, Lil Johns. My name's John. Hello. How are you doing today? I'm having a great day. It's been forever since I streamed last, but we're getting back into the swing of things. And hopefully everything goes according to plan today. We're building a storage house. The permanent storage house for our base for the rest of the season. And I'm a little bit behind from everyone else. Everyone else already has these kinds of things built up because I haven't really been able to play for the last month. So I'm kind of in catch-up mode right now. And I want to get to building the actual zoo base as soon as I can. So it's probably going to be the next thing I work on once we finish the storage area. Yeah, and then I guess we also have to worry about the pathing between our base and Trunk's place, among other things. Eva Cunningham says hello, hello. Welcome to stream. I hope everybody's doing great today. Ugh. Man, what a day. Sun's out. I feel sorry for the people down south who are not so fortunate to have the good weather that I am having. It's not fun. Definitely not. But then again, I'm sure we'll get our fair dose for winter this year. Last winter was kind of weak, so that usually means that winter the next year is going to be like really strong. So we're probably going to get like a 2-foot snow blizzard or something in like November. Oh well, you know, you can't win them all. Man. So well, let's talk about a thing, huh? So as some of you know, I posted a video, I think it was like a week or maybe a week and a half ago or so. I'm working with another wonderful person who goes by the name Mystery Hat, and I'm helping make maps for his Mario Kart project in Minecraft. It's so fun, honestly, and I enjoy it. I've been bug testing a whole bunch of stuff with him, getting things ironed out and stuff. And I'm working on a new map for the project. So in like a week's time, maybe you'll see another post on that. And I guess exclusive reveal here. It's 3DS Shy Guy Bazaar, and it actually looks great. I'm not gonna lie, like not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm liking how it's going so far. And I showed him a preview of it the other day. I invited him onto my world, and I showed him around, and he was like, "This is pretty good," and I was like, "Thank you." So it sounds like it's gonna happen pretty soon. He's already got the music made for it. I haven't heard it yet, but I trust that he does his good music, so that's not a problem I'm worried about at all. Ah, man. I haven't recorded in a long time either, so my voice is kind of not used to talking a lot. As I mentioned in a recent post, I'm not very good with talking for very long periods of time, which is terrible for someone who wants to make videos. But that just means you have to keep a drink with you, water or something. I've got a can of root beer, but I don't think that's going to probably work. Probably going to have to grab a glass of water like halfway through the stream. But that's not a big deal. Ugh. Leaves are so slow to break when you don't have the materials. I do have the materials. Look at that. Using your brain. Alright. So, I think This should just about do it. Oh, a bit of lag there. So... I guess we're going up to the next layer. Oh, I can't see anything. Okay. We'll reserve that for a little bit later. Okay, now we can go up. Let's see. I got a notification on my phone. It's nothing. I think we're gonna have to, yeah, we need a bit more space out the front here for this. Yep. Nope, nope. There we go. Alright. Okay. That'll do. Oh, I gotta do the floor. I forgot that there's a floor to this. I'm so good at the game that I forgot I was building a floor. I have chests, so we're gonna use some of those. Temporarily. We don't need the water right now. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to dig up this floor. Or... we could just build this, and then dig up the floor. I think that's a smarter plan, because then I don't have to dig as much. Okay, I'm gonna have to airplane mode my phone, because it's distracting me way too much. Alright, alright. We have... wood. We have oak logs, there we go. We have mud bricks and spruce. Spruce and mud bricks. There we go. Alright, we're good to go. Luckily I have a bed up there, so I don't have to worry about that. Got a boar. With a cute little Psyduck profile picture. I like that. Hello. I always like seeing people's profile pictures, because I put a lot of effort into choosing what I use for my profile picture. I'm probably going to change it again really soon, because the current one is a year or so out of date. So I'm going to have to draw a new one, but I love profile pictures. Some people get some really creative ideas out there for their profile pictures, you know. It always interests me seeing what people do. And also, a profile picture says quite a lot about the person you are. Like, for example, I can tell my friend here, Godabor, is probably a fan of Pokemon. Now, there's of course always the chance that they just like the picture of the yellow duck. But, you know, you never know. I'm making sure that it's actually a Psyduck and not just a yellow duck, because it's very stylized. How are you doing today? How is everyone doing today? I'm doing great. I finally got some time off work, so we're back on the grind, catching up, building a storage room. And it's a very big storage room. No regrets, I swear. Oh yeah, I also have a secret back door here. Just like the duck. Okay, yep, see? I called it. Oh well. It is a very cute profile picture though, I gotta say. I like it. Even if it's just a duck. Alright. So... this build is mostly wood, and it took me a really long time to actually gather all this wood. Kind of just like every once in a while when I got the chance, I'd log onto the server for like an hour, grind some trees. I still got more over there, but I'm not going to use them because I have enough now. But yeah, that's the one problem with building like storage rooms, is I always like to build them out of wood, because the wood chest matches like wood, you know, because it's wood. But then that brings the problem of, if you want a storage room big enough, you need a lot of wood. And the chests themselves are very expensive. And the bigger you make your storage room, it can hold more, but also takes longer to get the materials for it. Thankfully, you can get wood from bamboo now, even though I didn't do that for this. But it definitely helps speed up the process in the future. Aww. There we go. Alright. Logs. It's a lot of logs. Man, I wish mud was a bit easier to make. I need to get one of those automatic mud crafting machines that I see people use like on Hermitcraft and stuff. I don't have one of those, but it makes it so much easier, and I really should have one. And I'm probably going to be using a lot of mud this season because it's a very natural block. Obviously, it's mud. And it just goes good with like the kind of vibe that I want for like the environment and pathing around the exhibits for the base. So it's definitely going to be on my to-do list. I want to figure out how to actually do it, because it's a very complicated but small redstone machine. So yeah, that's on my list of things. I got a lot of list of things to do. Not even just on Eternals, because I got to finish the Mario Kart map, and I'm still working on the Among Us project, but I haven't had a lot of time recently because I've been focused on the Mario Kart project. I've also got server stuff to work on, and I want to do more drawing. Oh, there's so much stuff to do and not enough time. It sucks being an adult sometimes. When I was in, like, high school and in my early college years, I could have easily, you know, fit time for all of this stuff in, but once you get that real-life job kind of thing going, it's so hard. Also, if you're wondering about the reason why I'm pillaring up with wood and then destroying it on the way back down, it's because I don't actually have enough oak logs right now to build the supports all the way down to the ground. So we're just kind of doing what we can right now. And I'll have to probably backfill all this with dirt in the after stream. I don't have the dirt on me right now. Well, actually, I probably do up in the tower, but I don't have it on me, you know? Is easy place allowed? It is, but personally, I don't use it because I'm an old school Minecrafter. I've been playing this game basically since it came out. I'm just kind of used to placing blocks by hand, and I like it. It's therapeutic in a way for me. So I just stick to the old-fashioned way. And yeah, I know easy place is easy. That's why it's called easy place, but it's just not my thing. I don't know what to say. You know, everyone has their preferences. You know, that reminds me of a funny story. I don't know if I've ever told this before, but when I got my wisdom teeth pulled, like I think maybe 3 or 4 years ago, when I came out from the anesthesia, that's the word, anesthesia, whatever the word is, when I came out of that, they said that I was allowed to have some ice cream, because it helps calm down the pain in your teeth a bit to have something cold. Apparently, that's what they said anyways. So they asked me what flavor I wanted, if I wanted chocolate ice cream or vanilla ice cream. Normally I would never say this, but in my dazed stupor, I responded with vanilla ice cream. That's not the unusual part. The unusual part is the words that came out of my mouth after that. I said, vanilla ice cream, because chocolate's for pussies. I said that straight to the doctor's face, and I was like, thinking back on it after I finally like snapped out of everything, and I was like, why did I say that? Because I like chocolate ice cream, like chocolate caramel especially is really good. I guess it's just plain chocolate, and my brain was like, ew. I don't know. I'm weird like that. You used to think like that, but now you can't build without easy place. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably convert someday once we get like 10,000 more blocks into the game. But for right now, in the state Minecraft is, it's still manageable. But I imagine if they ever decide to increase the inventory size, that manageability is going to very quickly disappear. Because you're going to have so much stuff to rearrange in your inventory, and there's more blocks and stuff. So yeah, I'll probably end up converting eventually. But for now, we're sticking to the old school ways. Yeah, it's a really good story about the wisdom teeth. I wish I had more funny stories like that, but that's really like the peak of my funny stories. Gager left the game. He didn't even say goodbye. Sad face. Oh my god. I hate placing logs in midair like this. And this is where easy place does come in handy, because you can just do this. But sadly, they are stripped logs, and I did not strip them ahead of time. So even if I wanted to easy place, I don't think it would work. Have I seen Moon Guy? Not recently. He's been taking a very long break from the server. I don't know when he's going to come back, but he's been getting more and more active in the Discord lately. So I'm thinking he'll probably be back sooner rather than later, but I don't know for certain. You could always ask on the Discord, and I'm sure he'd be more than willing to tell you what he's thinking. But yeah, I have not seen him around lately. I haven't really seen anyone. I haven't been on the server in the last month, so I'm a bit slacking lately. But we're working on catching up. I hope to see everyone soon, actually. You know, it's nice to talk to your friends, and it's been a while, and I'd like to hang out, maybe play some more games. I want to definitely get them to try the Mario Kart project, not only because I think it's great fun, but also because it would be helpful to bug test the game in its current state with a large number of players. The maximum we've ever tested is 3 players at once, and that's not a lot considering the game can have up to 12 players, so I kind of want to get a bigger group together and see how the game holds up. So that's definitely... And maybe that will be a video in the future, or a live stream. Who knows? I have permission to make as many videos and whatnot as I want on the project, so... Oh, that was the horse. I thought that was a bucket. It sounded like a water bucket. Or maybe that was the music. Might have been music. I'm going crazy. Alright, we need the walls, the fences, and all the oak stuffs. So here's the walls, oak fences... Oak stairs, there should be some oak planks. I feel like there should be more than that, but we're gonna stick with it, I guess. Okay. We don't have that. We don't have the pressure plates. Yeah, okay. We'll do the pressure plates. I'm caving. Oh, a glowstone. We need the glowstone. Pressure plates, pressure plates, pressure plates. There we go. And we'll take the fences as well. Alright. Alright. Oop, there we go. It's kind of wild, actually, that I managed to go from being just a regular viewer of the Mario Kart project to being a developer. Like, I did not see that coming. I was just like... I saw that he posted a video with a map made by another creator named Goaty on YouTube. You may have seen him. He does Mario Kart maps on YouTube. And I was like, oh, he's accepting community maps. So I just dropped a message in chat in his one of his video comment section. I said, hey, you know, if you're allowing community submissions, I got an Airship Fortress map. And he was like, yeah, sure. And then it's in the game now. And now I'm a developer making more maps and I'm bug testing. It's kind of wild how those things work out, you know. But it's nice to be a part of something big, you know. Even it's not super big, admittedly, but it's big to me. Wait, the Minecraft project? Yes, it is. It is in Minecraft. Oh, did I misspeak? The Mario Kart in Minecraft project is what I meant to say if I misspoke. It's the most recent video on my channel. Is a video of my track, and I also have a link in the description to his channel where he has videos for all the other tracks and game modes. And there's more to come in the future. So if you're into that, keep your eyes out, you know? Shameless plug. Ugh. Is it Silk Touch? That's the Silk Touch. Alright. Let's... Ugh. Okay. There we go. Problem solved. There's a cow here, and he's gonna start driving me crazy in a couple seconds if he doesn't leave. There's 2 cows here now. The heck? I also need dark oak planks. I didn't bring those with me. Oh, and I'm missing a log. I'm such a professional, guys. I don't know how long today's stream is going to be, honestly. I think I'm just going to kind of go until I'm done. As the infamous Bales quote once said, we're going to play it, and then when we're done, we're done. Man, Bales quotes. I can't wait to hang out with Bales again. Not like I'm picking favorites or anything, but he's on my list of favorites. He's got a great personality, you know. I mean, what can I say about the guy? He's a great guy. He's dedicated. You know, he works hard. He works hard, so hard that he works himself into burnout, like all the time. And I know that feeling. I used to have that same problem where I would work and I'd be so focused, like hyper focused on working on something, that I'd just burn myself out and not want to work on it anymore. It sucks, honestly, because you got that drive, but you don't have like the passion behind it anymore when you get burnout. Burnout's not fun. But I haven't had that in a while, luckily. So I'm feeling fairly refreshed from my relatively long break, which is a good thing. It's nice. I appreciate being able to play. And overall, honestly, like, aside from the whole work being, like, BS issue that I've been having, I'm in a pretty good mood lately. Things have been going pretty good for me overall. You know, and things don't usually go fairly good for me overall. So it's kind of just nice to be able to just, you know, live my life and not have to worry about a whole bunch of stuff. Tough bricks and Blackstone. Yeah, it's a bit of a gradient. It's very interesting, but it kind of goes into a darker color as you go to the back. It's hidden behind these fences, which is very interesting. I have a very strange build style. I've recently come to realize that. I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, you know, I don't really see people build like the way I do. Let's see if I can, there. This is what the build's gonna look like. It's kind of just like one of those big roof cottage buildings. And you can see if I come into here, this is what it's gonna look like. Where it, like a lighter stone and a darker stone into the back corner, so it just kind of looks like it fades into darkness. And then I have Blackstone up on the top for a ring. I do very strange color mixing, and you know, maybe I have a problem. I am partially colorblind, which makes certain building decisions harder than they probably should be. But for the most part, I can tell what I'm doing pretty well. Aside from like a few very specific problems that I have, where people are like, that's not even a good color combination. And I'm like, yeah, it probably isn't. But you know, I do the best I can do with the tool set that I've been given, I guess you could say. I feel like I have a story I want to tell, but I don't really know if I want to tell it. And I don't really know how to tell it. Which is a great problem to have. Do I have more grass on me? I only have 25. I'll grab more. So, we were talking family the other day. We were talking about how I learned that I was colorblind. And apparently, there's part of the story that I never learned that I know now. And when I was in preschool, apparently they had all of the kids do colorblind tests. And by sheer chance, because you know they say that if you guess randomly on every question on a test, statistically, you are more likely to pass than fail. Because the odds of you picking just by chance the right question is actually in your favor, which is kind of strange to think about it. So out of pure chance, on the colorblindness test in preschool, I got almost a perfect score. And so the preschool teacher was like, yep, your son has perfect vision. No need to worry about colorblindness or glasses or any of that. And they were happy because they all both have glasses, and my dad apparently has very minor colorblindness problems, I found out. But it's nothing much. And then like 2 years later, they were proven wrong. I played softball in like the Cub Scouts League or whatever, and they very quickly found out that I could not see the orange spray paint on the green grass that marked the batter circle. Because they'd tell me to go stand in the batter circle and practice my swings, and I just go stand like in a random spot, and then they'd have to correct me and be like, no, it's over here. And so they'd guide me over, and I would very quickly wander away from the circle because I couldn't see it. I could not see the orange on the green, even though, like, nowadays I probably could identify it, but back then, I guess I didn't know the difference well enough. It's kind of weird how that works. So they very quickly discovered that I was in fact red-green colorblind. And very quickly around that time as well, they found out that I have terrible eyesight. So the preschool teacher was just completely wrong about my vision. And so my parents recommend that if we ever have kids, that we should definitely look to getting professional eye doctor help in determining what our kids need and don't need, rather than just trusting a preschool teacher who doesn't know what they're doing. You know. So yeah, that's a pretty funny story. Apparently, according to my eye doctor, I'm barely not legally blind. Apparently, legally blind is not the same as being completely blind. Apparently, legally blind is a certain level of blindness. I don't really know how to describe it. But I can still see, and if my vision was worse, I'd still be able to see, but I would be classified as legally blind, which basically means that I wouldn't be allowed to drive cars and stuff because my nearsightedness would be too severe for it, which is very interesting. It's not the same as being totally blind, where you have to have assistance and stuff. And I've met people, and I've worked with people who are more legally blind than me, I guess you could say. It's very interesting. It's also a very interesting learning experience having to teach someone who has trouble with their vision how to do visual tasks. Like, for example, it was a grocery store, so I had to teach them how to bag groceries and stuff. And I was like the trainer, so I had to teach them how to properly put things in the bags without crushing stuff, and how to build up support on the edges of the bag so the bags don't fall apart when they're picked up and stuff. It was a very interesting challenge, and it was actually maybe a bit frustrating, but overall it was a very interesting learning experience, and I probably would be able to help those kinds of people a lot better now because I've had that experience. Hello, Bales. Crab. How you doing, Bales? Godabor says, so you don't get those parking things. I'm assuming you're talking about the little handicap tags that you hang from your car mirror. I don't have one of those, and I don't really need one, because I can actually park pretty good. My eyesight's not bad enough that I can't park or drive. I've never gotten in a car accident, thank God. But everyone gets there eventually. My sister actually got into a minor car accident a week or so ago. So maybe I'm next. I don't know. Steels, hello! Godabor says, yo, Bales, Skraby wants to hang out with you. I mean, I didn't quite say that. I just said it'd be cool to hang out with Bales. Like I said, I'd like to hang out with everyone. But Bales, if you're free, Gager just abandoned me on the server a little bit ago. So feel free to pop in, and maybe we can have a goofy chat. It's much easier to stream when you've got someone else to talk to. I will say that. Bales is splendid, and does he dare join? Ooh. Ooh. We could have a Bales live on the server? That'd be crazy. Could you imagine? Could you imagine how hard we would trend if Bales joined? I'd make millions. I need a fence gate. I'd be able to monetize my channel. I'd be like, only $5 to see Bales live on Eternals SMP, and I'd be rolling in cash very quickly. I ain't lying. No, I'm not lying at all. I speak only the truth. I have sworn with my hand, one hand on the Bible, other hand in the air, I speak the truth and only the truth. These cows. Also, the funny thing is my horse kind of looks like a cow with the iron armor. So every time I see my horse, I think it's another cow. Ugh, jeez. Cows, am I right? Alright, where were those fences? It was over here, wasn't it? Yes. Right there. Oh yeah, this is a funny trick I learned last time. Problem solved. Problem solved. Because apparently a fence gate rotates to whatever direction you're facing when you right-click it to open it. So rather than the fence gate actually opening front and back, it opens only on the front, and when you open it from the other side, it turns around so that it still opens from the front. Which is very weird, like, video game coding-wise, that feels very ghetto. I don't know. Bale says, I might be grossly overestimating his influence. I think, Bales, that you are grossly underestimating your value to this community. But maybe I'm being too mushy with that. Alright, page up. We're going to the next layer. I guess it's pretty obvious what I'm building. I was going to say that we're building a storage room, but like, I mean, if you can't really figure that out, then I can't help you a lot. A smallish king! What's up? Hello, hello! Welcome to stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. We're just doing some chill building, making a storage house. Like I said, pretty obvious. It's gonna be my storage house for the rest of the season, so it's gotta be big and it's gotta have space for everything I could grab. And the builds that I'm going to be doing this season are going to require basically every block in the game at some point, because we're building a zoo, like a proper educational, super awesome zoo. So we're going to be needing a lot of resources for this place. And it's going to take up all of this real estate. Like, entrance is over there. That's where the entrance is. There's going to be exhibits going all the way back to that lake, which is probably the back corner. So it's a very big project. So that's why we're in grind mode right now, because I'm a bit behind schedule, because I've been gone for the last month due to work being annoying. So I gotta get to the grind. I'm also working on editing the next video. It's old content, sadly. It's not anything new. If you've seen other people's videos, you've already seen this. Basically, it's the Ender Dragon fight. But it's still got some funny stuff in it, so I think it's worth putting out there, even if it's a bit old. But it's going good, and I think it's a good video, so I hope you guys enjoy that when it comes out. Probably next week, depending on how much time I have to edit it, keeping in mind that I also have a lot of other projects I'm working on at the same time, which doesn't really help my availability issues. But that's just all down to management, really. I just gotta use my time wisely. And that's why we're streaming today, on the day that I have availability. What is this block? Spruce stairs. Do I not have any spruce stairs? Oh, I do. I just didn't see them. I'm a stupid. Alright. Whoops. Misplace. Alright. Bales, you're not on the server yet. What are you doing? He's gonna be like, on second thought, I don't have the time to join right now. I'm gonna be like, come on, Bales. We know you're lying. We know you don't have anything better to do. Unless you do, you know. I'm not gonna force you to come online. That's totally down to you. I'm just saying. You know. I could have sworn I just grabbed spruce trapdoors. Build my storage next, please. Thanks. Bales, have you seen how big this build is? Do you know how long it took me to gather all these resources? I've been gathering resources for the last month. I don't know if I can afford to build someone else's base. I'm not gonna have anything to put in this storage house once I build it. That's how much I've grinded for resources for this. I'm gonna grab the lanterns as well, actually, since I'm still here. Jeez Louise. See, I saw the horse, and I thought it was a cow again. And that's not color blindness, because the horse and the cow are both black and white. Maybe I'm just going crazy, finally, after all these years. Local Minecraft VTuber finally loses his sanity. Ugh. Oh man, okay, I don't have the stairs built yet. So every time I fall in here, I have to walk all the way back to the entrance. There's gonna be a water elevator in the back corner. And that will definitely make things easier. That's a big, big house. It is a big house. It's very big. Very big house. So you know what? I haven't had the chance to talk about this yet. Let's talk about Minecraft Live. And I want to hear other people's thoughts on this as well. But personally, I liked everything I saw. I didn't see anything that made me roll my eyes and go, oh brother, this guy stinks. You know, like, I love the whitewood. I have been asking for whitewood forever. Also, the minecart changes in the latest snapshots. Big, huge fan. I've been asking for that for literally 10 years. I'm so pleased with that. But in terms of the whitewood, it looks great. I love the doors, the trap doors, the planks, the stripped logs especially. They look fantastic. So I'm very much looking forward to using those colors. Hopefully, that'll be a thing in this season of Eternals, because I kind of want to build with some of those colors. Not gonna lie. If it's not, oh well, I'll figure out something for next season that will build with those colors, because they're very good colors, and I like them. The biome could use some work. It's a bit rough. I think if it had a fog, kind of like how the Nether has a fog, like if it had a white or a light gray fog, I think that would be fantastic. It also maybe needs some kind of a bush on the ground, because the moss is great, but it's not quite a lot. Like, it kind of needs a bit more than just the moss. It's kind of flat. I do like that the moss goes up the walls. That's a very nice detail, and it works great for, like, if you're having, like, a really nasty old house with a nasty old moldy carpet. That moss works fantastic, because it just looks like it's climbing up the walls, and it looks dirty and disgusting, and I love it. It's going to make, like, haunted builds look so much better. I'm very, very much excited for that. The mob, the creaking, is actually very interesting, and I think it could work great for minigames. Downside being it only comes out at night, even if it's player-placed. I think if it's player-placed, it should be allowed to come out during the day as well. If it's naturally spawned, I think it should be night only, though. I think that would be a good balance to make, because that would make it more viable for minigames. The mechanics are fantastic. Weeping Angels are always fun. It looks creepy as fuck. And as someone pointed out, actually the walking animation for the creaking, it always has 1 foot straight flat on the ground because it is part of the trees. They specifically said in the live stream that its feet are connected to the roots of the trees in the area, so it always has 1 foot planted on the ground when it walks, which gives it a very creepy kind of like stutter step, where it's like trying to walk but not trip over itself. It's very interesting, and I love that lore. I always love when they add lore to Minecraft mobs. Like how, don't know if you guys knew this or not, but there was once a Minecraft lore book called the Mob Bestiary, and in that book, they said that guardians are actually robots. And I think that's so cool. That's my favorite thing. That's definitely going to be a fun fact in the museum when I build the guardian exhibit. Let's read some comments. I got a lot here. You want to hear Bale's theories? I would love to hear some theories. Bale says he loves the pale oak. He's tempted to add them early. He says that the creaking needs a structure like a dilapidated mansion or castle. I think some kind of dilapidated castle would be fantastic to put in that biome. Kind of like the woodland mansion, but maybe a bit more decorated looking, I guess you could say. Because no offense to the woodland mansion, but it's kind of bland and boring. And I haven't gone into woodland mansion in years. Not since like 1.8, honestly. It's not really worth my time. Sadness, I know. He thinks the creaking should spawn at all times. I don't know, I kind of like it being the creepy at night. But then, of course, you have the problem where a lot of people sleep at night. so you probably wouldn't see most of the creaking. But the thing is, Bales, you gotta realize that if you want to gather wood from the biome, do you really want to have to deal with the creaking being around you during the day? Like, personally, I like that it's not always there as a threat, but I guess that's a personal taste. I don't know. Of course, you know, I'm sure Mojang will refine these features down the road. They always do. They did it with the wolf armor. It's dyeable now and all that cool stuff. They tend to do a pretty good job at refining features that are under-polished. So I have total confidence that they'll be able to nail it down before it comes out in full release. But that's not a problem I have. Guardians are cyborgs, and shulkers are golems. Shulkers are golems, huh? Is that in the mob bestiary as well? I'll have to read up on that. Or maybe that's somewhere else and I just missed it. I knew about the Guardian one, definitely. Though. That's one of my favorite Minecraft facts. Gotta go to bed. Beddy bye time. Take a sip. Take a sip, young Skywalker. Also, I've updated the sign. The server has been running for 86 real-life days. Also, I got the new torch model. There's a resource pack I found which added it, so I have it. This is like my favorite change they've made in a long time. It's such a good model. I love it. Everybody's gonna grow the trees at home. Probably gonna go to the biome once. I mean, that's a good point. I mean, unless you specifically want to build in the biome for the fog color and the ambience, because keep in mind that there are special sound effects that play in the creaking biome, like the really creepy creaking wood sound effects. You're not going to be able to get that if you don't live in the biome. So if you want that sound effect, you got to build in the biome. Hey, Mikey Mac! Mikey says, welcome back. Welcome back to you too, Mikey. We're having a good time here chatting up about the new update, and I'm building a storage area at the same time. I just went through basically my opinions on everything, so you're going to probably have to rewind the stream or watch the VOD later to hear my whole opinions. But in summary, it's in the right direction, and I like the way things are going. Some things could use a bit of refining and polishing, but Mojang's always been pretty good at doing that, keeping in mind things like the wolf armor changes they made and the armadillo changes. So I have complete confidence that it'll all come out good in the end. What did I just mine? Oh. Oops. It's gone forever now. Did it actually just poof my spruce log out of existence? Oh, that's fun. Unless it's like trapped in here somewhere. No. Okay, spruce log is probably gone. Oh well. A new build. It's a great point. So if you want to build there, you gotta get rid of all the creaking hearts. Light levels do not matter. As far as I'm aware, the creaking always spawns immediately upon the heart being activated. As far as I'm aware. That could be changed in the future, or I could just be completely wrong. We don't really know anything much about it yet, aside from like the very basic mechanics. So yeah, you know, all of it is always up to change. So you never know. Maybe maybe the creaking will get like. This is something I actually saw someone do on, I believe, Twitter. Someone made custom models and textures for the creaking for every wood color. So you'd put the heart between, say, like 2 oak logs, and it produces a creaking that looks like an ent. And if you put it between 2 birch logs, it makes like a birch colored creaking. And you know, so every creaking with different wood types produced a different model and texture. And I think that's pretty cool. It's probably not going to happen. It sounds like it's only going to work with creaking wood. Is it pale wood? Do we have a name for the wood yet? Is it just pale oak, I think? Or is it pale wood? I don't remember hearing a name for it anywhere in the live, but I could be wrong. But I think it's just going to be with the pale wood. But it'd be cool if they did it with all wood. Just saying. And then they had it so it camouflaged with the blocks. So like the block just had like a default texture. And then depending on the wood you place it next to, it would camouflage to that wood type. Which I don't think that's probably very hard to code. I've seen plenty of mods do stuff like that. And I've also seen it in vanilla Minecraft. So I don't doubt that they'd be able to do that. What is this block? Oh, it's slabs. Alright, well, we can do these then. Let's see. Mikey says he has faith as well. My chat box is not large enough, and it won't let me put it any larger. Can I slide it over here? I can, but now it's on the wrong side. So I'm going to slide my chat box over to the other side and move Studio to the other side. No, not there. There. There we go. Chat box is bigger now in OBS, so I can read it. Where am I? Where am I? Mikey says he has faith that they will turn out okay as well. Bale says, that's what I said. For 15 years, they've been doing nothing but making our favorite game. Exactly. They haven't managed to fuck the game up yet. Bales is here. Hello. I spelled that wrong. But yes, Bales is right. They haven't ruined anything in Minecraft yet. As much as people say Minecraft is ruined, it's more for drama than actually truth. So, we have faith. Pale Oak? Okay, I was just making sure. That's what they called it. I wonder what else they would have this stuff in mind. Like, is this all part of... Okay, I think I've seen most people say, and I don't know if Mojang ever clarified it, but it sounds like it's going to be a 1.21.2 or 0.3 kind of blocks. I don't think it's for the major update. I could be wrong, but that's what it sounds like they're doing. Because they have like special terminology now for the updates, like drops and whatnot, which I think just sounds dumb. But the wording they were using apparently suggests that it's going to be a minor update, which is interesting. So maybe we're getting it sooner than we think we are, or maybe not. Who knows? I'd like it, personally, to come out sooner rather than later. But that's an opinion. Pale Oak and Dark Oak have the same trees. That's a placeholder. I'm like 90% confident that that's a placeholder. Because the azalea trees used to be oak trees. I don't know if you guys remember that. Way back, when Caves and Cliffs first came out, the azalea trees were just oak trees with oak logs and oak leaves and the oak model. But they generated with the dirt and stuff underneath. And they changed it. Eventually they made it its own tree with its own leaf color. It's still oak logs, but it's its own shape. And I'm sure that the Pale Oak will also get their own unique model down the line. So I'm not worried about that at all. Not even slightly. I'm like 90% confident that it's a placeholder. Keep reading, keep reading. Mikey. X was saying that this will all likely be... Yeah, I just said that. It will all likely be 1.21.2 and 0.3. It gets kind of confusing when I update just to fix 1 or 2 bugs. Yeah. Well, like the, 1.21.1 was just a critical bug fix. Which is alright, but we haven't updated the server to that version, and I don't think we need to because it's nothing. So, I'm just using 1.21. And 1.21 and 21.1 are cross-compatible with each other. So, like, what's the point? Only the server needs to be updated. So I'm not going to update until we need to, you know. It's not worth it. So this means that the major updates will take longer to get. Instead of every year we get the game drops. I think major updates are just going to be slightly larger small updates rather than giant contents drops. Because from the sounds of it, the game is just going to get more regular updates more often rather than giant clumps of updates. I think instead of being the updates being like, for example, instead of like the Nether update, where they added like 4 or 5 new biomes and 2 trees and a bunch of blocks and stuff and all that wildness and whatnot, I think major updates are instead going to be like minor themed updates, kind of more like the archaeology update or the armored paws update. I think those are the major updates, and the minor updates are going to be more, you know, just like a new biome or a new block set, you know, but then the big updates are going to be like major update, like trial chambers. If there's an end update, it will be a major update, because that's like overriding a new biome kind of thing. Like, not overriding a new biome, overriding a dimension, I meant to say. But I think that's probably the way they're going with it. It's hard to tell, you never know, because, you know, Mojang is Mojang. And they like to keep pretty secretive about the way they do a lot of things. Probably for the better. I forgot to grab the slabs again! Gosh, I keep getting distracted by reading chat. But hey, you know, it's a good thing to read chat. Because chat is here for a reason. We're gonna put those away. Chat is here to keep me company and prevent me from going insane. From talking to myself for 10 hours about the most random junk. Alright. Let's see. Yo, Bales, want a VC? We'll see what Bales says. We'll get him in the chat. Just wait, in like 5 seconds he's gonna come crashing in with his Elytra. He'll be coming from that way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, he's not here. Okay. I was wrong. But now that he knows I was counting, he'll be coming. I think it's really exciting though. The comment section from Minecraft Lab was so toxic. So many L's. People saying the game is ruined. People are pretty ungrateful, but that's not like the majority of the community. You gotta remember that's always the loud minority. Minecraft Live. Yeah, it's the loud minority. You have to realize most people are probably East, dude. Bales doesn't know where I live. He's been here like 5 times and he gets lost every time. Straight 100% east. I feel like I meant to grab a block while I was at my chest and I didn't do it. I was gonna grab spruce logs. East these nuts. I'm unhinged today, chat. Hey, Shronk's here as well! Hey man, it's a party! Ah, hello Shronk. What a lovely day. I've been debating, and you guys are gonna have to tell me what you think about this. I've been debating, because my streams, you know, usually 2 to 4 hours long, depending on how I feel when I'm streaming. So it's pretty long. They get pretty good views, the VODs do, but obviously a lot of people aren't going to watch a video that's that long. So I've been debating doing stream, like, highlight moments as shorts. They wouldn't be, like, any kind of major focus. It'd just be like, you know, if a stream had a funny moment, I'll clip it and put it into a short. I've been thinking about doing that, and I want to know what you guys would think about doing that. Because obviously, like, shorts can be good for your channel, but they can also be really detrimental. Because, you know, what am I thinking? It's because they attract subscribers who don't watch your long-form content, which is true. But I think I would target my shorts more towards the normal audience. It wouldn't be like hyper-edited, hyper-advertised, kind of flashy shorts. It'd be like just straight flat cut clip. No like fancy editing or anything, you know? That's what I'm thinking about doing. I still don't know if I want to do it, but there's been a lot of pretty good stream moments. Like, for example, in my first stream, where I had Shronk show up at the very end after I said Shronk usually shows up at this time. That was funny. I'd like to put that into a clip. So I just want to know what you guys think. If you think you'd like having stream highlights, that you don't have to watch the VODs if you miss things, you know. If you want to see just like what were the highlights of the stream, you can watch a short or two, you know. And I've seen it work well for like Pirate Software, for example. He does shorts all the time on his channel for his streams, and they do pretty well for him. That's kind of where the idea has been coming from, is Pirate Software. If you don't know who he is, he's a fantastic streamer. He's got a great personality. Definitely recommend checking out his YouTube channel. And if you're into that, you can also watch his streams. I'm surprised Bales isn't here yet. Oh, Bales is here. I just heard an arrow. Bales! Where you at? Ah! I'm on fire! Where's he at? His arrows are over there, so he's coming from that way, right? I fell. Dick. I need a staircase on the inside. Oh, I have a door on the inside. That's why I built that. Alright, where is this stinky man at? There's his arrow. He should be over here somewhere. Oh, I didn't see where it come from. It hurts. I'm dying. He's probably in my tower, isn't he? You up here? I know you're up here, you stinky man. He is! I see him. I don't have a way up. I don't have my wings on me. Get down here this instant, young man.
Let me mute your stream quick.
Let's see if I can turn up bales real quick. Where the heck is the option?
Yep.
There it is. Actually, you're already all the way up, so we're just gonna stick with that. You're probably too loud for everyone else in chat. That's always how it ends up being. What up?
It's not
He's lagging.
cooperating.
You're lagging pretty bad, Bales.
Yeah, can you even understand?
Oh,
my
I
words?
can now. Yeah, you're better now.
Okay.
You just like went
the whole
robot
ride
mode.
over here, awful.
Awful. Chunks not loading.
No, I just kept like losing my firework momentum.
Oh.
I like shoot it and it'd go like 3 blocks and then just stop.
That's awful. I was trying to record a video, the last one I put up on my channel, and I was having just the worst internet of my life that day. We had so many failed recordings that ended with my game crashing or like me just lagging out or glitching through the world. It took like 4 hours to get usable footage. It was awful.
Yeah, maybe if Mikey would upgrade our server.
Yeah, Mikey, jeez. Pay more money. Get rich. Well, what is he using all that YouTube money for anyways, huh? All his dubby money.
Oh, Schwonk's still here. Or no, is here.
Yeah, he was in chat. He popped in.
R2D2. Mikey, watch your mouth.
Bales is always in ASMR mode. Yes, he has a wonderful ASMR voice. You should do an
He's gotta
ASMR
bump
channel,
me
Bales.
up. What would I even talk about?
See, that's the cool thing. It doesn't matter. You just have to talk.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Blocks with Bales.
Oh, he
In
said
today's
it.
episode, we'll be building a moss spawn.
He said the thing. He said blocks with Bales.
BWB.
So what you been up to lately, huh? Aside from blocks with Bales?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it. That is the only thing I'm working on. I'm literally just pulled up Premiere Pro right now.
Ah.
So if I'm in your way, just punch me because I'm editing.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I'll make sure it's a real good punch.
Okay, cool.
Fruit punch.
A Hawaiian punch.
Hawaiian punch. Hawaiian punch is good.
You said Hawaiian punch is what?
It's good.
Oh, I thought you said garbage.
I would never.
So watch your profanity.
Profanity.
That man been riding a surfboard on a can for years. Don't you dare talk about him like that.
What a day.
So what I've just come to learn.
What? I can't hear you. You're too far away.
Hey, that's why you got so quiet.
You gotta stand somewhere more
I was-
centralized.
Yeah, I'll make a group. I'll make a group.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Man, I might have to grab some water soon. Gang.
There we go. And now I can stand up here.
Oh, oh, of course he is.
no, I gotta edit.
Oh, that's what they all say.
Mikey, what are you doing?
Yeah, Mikey, what are you
Help me.
doing? Shrunk, what are you doing?
Come help me. Come help me distract.
Distract? It's gonna take
Wait,
me the
actually,
next
matter of
10
fact,
years
I
to
don't
make
know
this
what
build.
This is looking good though. I like this.
You like it?
Yeah,
Thank
you always have like, you have a good way with woodwork in this game. I feel like.
Sometimes I feel like I use too much wood in my builds.
No, that's what I like about your style because it gives that like old like colonial feel almost.
Oh my god. That word is like traumatized me. You want to know why it traumatized me?
Because you went to David Boone High School.
What?
Did I say David Daniel Boone?
I think. I don't know what that means.
Boone is from Pennsylvania. He was a homestead, and it's like a whatever. Who cares? He's another Johnny Appleseed.
Oh, see, that's also one of my trigger words. I got a lot of trigger words, man. No,
That's what.
so at work, like I work at a warehouse and I do a lot of heavy lifting and stuff, so my hair gets in the way a lot. You probably know that.
Boy, don't I.
So I've recently started putting my hair up in a ponytail when I'm working. And someone at work said, "Wow, you look like a colonial when you wear your hair like that." And I was like, "Alright, ponytail's coming out."
Yeah.
No more.
I
I was like, "It's over."
Wow, you look like you turn butter with your ponytail like that. Wow, you look like you sowed the field.
You look so old with that ponytail. No. But like, I get it, you know, it's like...
funky outside. No, I feel it. Guy with a ponytail is not the move. I hate to say it.
You think so?
So it's very hard to pull off.
You just gotta have the right... Apparently, I've also been told this before. I've been told that girls would be jealous of my hair.
You know what? That's such a weird compliment.
It is.
Because like it only works if you were a girl. Because
it is very strange.
I've heard that one myself. It's
You
like,
have?
yeah, it's like no, thank you. Because I'm not going. That's not the intention.
It's not his plan. Bales is gonna go bald soon.
Not that really is intention.
Just
yeah.
watch. He's gonna have his
You
bald
want to hear a
arc.
fun story?
Fun? Oh god, did you actually?
So in late junior year of high school, right? Mind you, junior year of high school, my math teacher pulled me aside right before the start of the year, and he's like, "Listen, you're lazy. You don't do nothing. Just take the easy math class, bro." He's like, he's like, "Just take the easy math class. Oh, you'll be fine, but you're not gonna do the work." And I was like, "Honestly, you're right." So then I took the easy math class.
Honestly, you're right.
And about 2 days in, I was looking at these kids who were like, the problems would be like, if you make $7.25 and you work 4 hours, how much did you make? And I was like, get me out of this math class. Because I was like, look around, and people are struggling. I was like, get me out of here, bro. I have a job. I do this math in my head. Get me out of this math class.
Yeah,
Then
see,
I got out of there.
there's easy math and then there's easy math.
Right. So they took me out of that one and put next one up, which is algebra 3, which it's pretty. It's at least like riveting. Like I could do it and not fall asleep.
Yeah.
And I had a cool teacher, so I was like, bet. About like halfway through the year goes by, and I start realizing like, wow, I really am an underachiever, aren't I? Next year, I'm like looking at my GPA and whatnot. I'm like, I should probably take some AP courses next year.
AP, don't
Right
kill
the
yourself.
ship a little bit. Well, yeah, and that's the thing is I never did homework. That's why the way they were, because I just didn't do homework.
Yeah.
I would always forget. So I was like, just take AP classes and I'll make up for it. I'll go clutch in the fourth quarter. And so I tell my math teacher, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna take AP Calc next year, no big deal.
Jeez.
And he was like, oh, okay.
About
no. He's like, oh, okay, that's cool, but no.
Yeah.
Come on, Gengo, why? And he was like, last year I moved from Algebra 3 to AP Calc, and he made me look stupid. And I was like, great. Good thing that's not me. And he's like, yeah, but it is, though. But the problem is, before I had this conversation with him, I was so confident that I could just move my way up to AP Calc that I told all my boys, I'm like, listen, who cares about Algebra 3? Who cares about Pre-Calc? I'll be chilling. I'll go right over there. And they're like, listen, buddy.
You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, they're like, buddy, you're not. Like, that's just not how the chain of command goes. You can't become commander without becoming a lieutenant. And I was like, no. You don't know me. My boy Lewis wagers me. He said, I guarantee you that the best you can do is get into pre-calc next year. And he said, if I'm right, you gotta shave your head.
Oh,
And I
no.
said, all right, but if I land in AP Calc, you gotta shave your head.
Oh, God.
Shook on it, cool. Went and had the conversation with the math teacher. Like, nah, because Gavin last year made me look bad, and so this year, no. He's like, you probably would be fine, but I told myself no, and I said, that's awful news, Mr. Crick, because now
I gotta shave my
bald.
head.
Yeah.
The teacher
All
was like,
because of
oh.
All because of your print. I have to go bald, thanks to you. But girlfriend at the time, and she was not down with me going bald whatsoever. We compromised. I couldn't go out with no punishment. Dyed my whole head hot pink.
Oh my god. I kind of want to see
In
a
my
picture.
senior class photos, all that hot pink hair. I'll send it to you right now.
Oh dang, he's gonna DM the legendary hot pink picture. He actually has one as well.
Of course, bro. I had hot pink hair for like a year.
Oh, like
I have
willingly?
a
Dang.
plethora. After a while, I had to get a haircut, so then it was like only on the top. It was like I had like frosted tips, but pink. It was a whole thing.
Oh dang, you posted my stream in Discord?
Of course.
I mean, I
Why
put it in
didn't
other
you?
videos, but
I know.
cool. I'll take that free advertisement.
Of course. Where's the picture at?
Patiently waiting.
No,
What'd you think
that's
of my
college.
thumbnail, by the way? I had fun making that one.
Take a little gander. Oh, that one is tough. It looks like a Kingdom Hearts cutscene.
It's actually from Pokemon. I had to recreate it from scratch, but it's a famous meme.
Pokemon. What
I
the-
had the idea and I was like, this is perfect.
It definitely does look like the Pokemon avatars. I don't remember that scene.
He's
though.
the cutscene is supposed to be him holding his Pokemon that's been lost for 3,000 years. He's like stuck with immortality, and his Pokemon ran away from him because it hated him.
What game is that from?
X and Y.
Really? I don't remember that.
It's the very end cutscene after you beat the game.
Yeah, I haven't played those ones since they came out,
Yeah, same.
and those are probably my least played ones.
They're not very good in my opinion. I mean, there's some good parts, but they're kind of average.
I don't like they went too 3D with the world. I liked back in the day when it's just like the 2D scroller.
Yeah, like the like 3D world, but more like the 2D pixelated kind of style, like Gen's
With the
3 and 4
sprites
kind
and
of style.
whatnot.
Yeah, with the sprites. Kind of.
Especially because they get lazy with the like actual designing, so they like removed all the interiors. So you got these giant skyscrapers now, and you have all these 3D angles of them, but they're
There's nothing
just
inside.
filling up space. Whereas
Yeah.
before you'd have like this little 2-inch by 2-inch house, but you could actually go inside and like talk to some dude. He's gonna give you a TM. You go upstairs, talk to his daughter. She like has some mystical knowledge about something, like some lore.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Well, see, I think the reason why it's stuck like that now is because they'd have to make a lot of rooms if they wanted to make every house accessible. Like most games, obviously, they would scale down a town. Like even old Pokemon, they would scale down the town size so that it'd be more reasonable for a game. But that would always be like, imagine in your head that this is just like a part of the town and the full town is bigger, like the illusion of a bigger
Right.
town. But they're going with this full 3D realistic style, and they want to have full 3D realistic towns, but you can't furnish every house in a style like that, That would be too much for the game to handle.
Well, that's why I
which is
think
kind
they
of where
did
it
too
comes to the
much.
problem. Yeah. They need to go back to
They just stuck with the old.
the downscaled style a bit more,
Because like, what's the point of upscaling if, like
You
we
can't
said,
do anything
it's
with it,
too
yeah.
big for you to manage?
Because, like, imagine how much larger the game file would be if every single house in Sword and Shield had an interior. Like, the game would be, like, 3
Right.
times as big. It'd be a massive game.
Sword was the last one I played too.
I haven't bothered with any of the Switch games yet, which is kind of sad, even though I have a Switch.
Yeah, I had to sell mine, otherwise I would keep playing them.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm holding out hope that, like, the next generation is going to be the one that gets me back in. Like,
All right, in media, real quick, in media,
you're going to delete
you
it?
have fresh off the hot pink, and then like a couple months later after a couple haircuts.
Oh dang.
On the Eternal Discord.
That's wild. You look very strange with short hair. Not gonna lie.
Telling me. It's been so long now.
I don't know, I've just... Ever since I've met Bales, he's always had luscious locks.
And what's crazy is that's like what my haircut really is like in that picture.
Yo,
That's
there's a
definitely
wandering
little
trader
different because I
here.
was young.
If you want some mini blocks, there's a wandering trader here.
Wandering trader?
Yeah.
Who'd he betray?
Did you say who did he trade?
No, who did he betray? He's a traitor?
Oh. Who did he betray? That's a good question.
That's what they should add to this game, wandering traitors. Around beating up villagers.
Just like villagers with knives that jump you if you get too close.
just robbing emeralds from villagers. That's what pillagers should do. Pillagers should just the emeralds out of.
Imagine. Okay, so have you like played or at all seen like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom?
No, I haven't at all. Actually, I played
So,
old Zelda games way back when.
In that game there are Yiga clan members who will disguise themselves as regular NPCs.
Hyuga, like Neji.
What?
Hyuga, like Neji.
No, Yiga.
Oh, I thought you said like. Hyuga.
No, they're like they're like basically they're Sheikah, but they're bad Sheikah.
Like Shikamaru? You're just naming Naruto characters.
Fails. Anyways, they disguise themselves as regular NPCs, and they look like they're
like
being
NPC. No, I'm sorry.
they're being like attacked by like hostile mobs and stuff sometimes, or like they'll just be wandering around looking lost, and if you talk to them, they'll jump you. And it's really cool, and I think honestly, if Minecraft had like an NPC that was just like a villager that you could find just like randomly in the wild, and if you got too close, they'd like turn into a creeper and jump you, or something, you know?
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe it'd be terrible though.
Mimic.
Oh, a mimic.
Especially if
Bales is going robot again.
like you said, like as a villager. Is the internet doing a thing?
I heard none of that.
The internet's doing the thing again, huh?
Well, it's back now.
Well,
Well then.
my train of thought.
Yeah, your internet doesn't want you to have a train of thought today.
No, apparently not. I'm not sure.
Oh, there he goes again. As soon as he starts talking about something, he goes out. Dope! Well, see, now he's not talking, so
a good
he's
stream
back to
highlight.
normal.
Yeah, see, because I don't even know if when I.
There goes again. It literally cuts out every time he talks. This is so dumb. Can you hear me, though, when you're cutting out like this?
Perfectly.
Perfectly? Oh, that's hilarious.
Crystal clear.
That's so stupid.
The only indication I have is just watching you down there, it walking smoothly or not.
Yeah. Man, I built this, like, back area with a door that I can actually get out, but it's only on one side of the building, so I gotta walk all the way around. Oh, it's not even on this side, so I can't get out. I've just stuck
That's
myself.
something I've had to learn recently. More than one entrance on your storage places.
Well, I have, because, like, there's all this empty space in the back of the building that's, like, unoccupied. So I have a door to access that spot. But it's only on the left side of the building, so if I get stuck on the right side, I can't get out. Very bad design on my half. I need to fix that. But that's for a future me problem. Man, sun's setting again? The heck? At least I can get rid of this stinky rain. Blue rain. Ah. Is he stealing my bed? Oh, he's got his own bed.
I have my own bed.
He's prepared.
Wait. Do I have the new redstone torches? No, that's the old redstone torch, isn't it?
Huh?
I think I still have the old redstone torches.
Yeah, I got it's a resource pack I found online that adds it
Oh, I
updated.
was wondering why.
I love the new resource. I love the new redstone torches. They look great, in my opinion.
You know what? I was pretty iffy on it, but when I seen it on your stream earlier, I was like, you know what? I kind of do like that better.
It's just nice to have something that looks different, you know. Like it's nice to have that.
You know what? I never even noticed
That it was the same
that a
texture.
redstone torch. Yeah, it's the same texture, just with a little red on the outside.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, like I always knew it, but it didn't really register in my brain that it was actually as bad as it was. Until like someone was actually, it's the same texture but with a really shit red plus put on top of it. It's like, you know what? It does look kind of shit.
Notice that.
I think I just have the resource pack alone. I can totally just send that to you if you want me to.
Oh, now you're robotic.
That's because I had to reload my resource pack.
Oh,
Because I went in the resource pack menu like a loser. Let me get... Where is it? Redstone torch backport. Discord is so slow when I'm streaming. There you go. DM'd. Fresh hot out of my computer's... the Lightmatica de-rendered when I reloaded resources. That's dumb.
that is dumb.
There, it's back.
It's quite dumb, actually.
That's quite... I can't say that word anymore. We're gonna move on. And we're walking.
If... Never mind, I was just gonna say something dumb.
What are you saying? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alright.
Scrap,
Bales.
did you mute Dine Self?
Did I what? Did I what? Oh, I'm muted. I hit the mute button somehow.
Well, I thought so, but no, I have to send this joke in chat anyways.
The gulag. That's a good joke. I like that. I'm gonna have to
Thanks.
hippity hoppity. Your joke is my property.
Oh, cool. It sounds like something Mikey would do. Yo, I'm so dumb.
I mean, I know you couldn't get into calculus, but you don't have to hate yourself that much.
First of all, Mr. Crick told me I could have done fine in that class. I'm trying to open up the Minecraft launcher, get my replay folder. I'm like, why it's not pulling up?
You're already in Minecraft.
You via Minecraft. But you know what's crazy is before I used to be able to have more than one Minecraft, and for whatever reason it just stopped letting.
See, I have a workaround for that, but I don't know if it would work anymore. I still have the old launcher, so I can have one instance with the old launcher and one instance with the new launcher,
That is kind of neat.
which is very hacky. Because they don't
That is
detect each other as
extremely
being the same launcher.
But like this one used to just let me have two. I don't know why it just doesn't anymore.
It's like Netflix password sharing.
Yeah, except I have two different Minecraft. Like,
Yeah.
I really just need the launcher. I don't even need. I guess I can just send that data %. Gotta go about this the old school way.
Old school.
I forgot that was even a thing, honestly. I've been so spoiled by the new launcher.
Wait a minute. Oh, it is the same. I'm just losing my mind. I'm going crazy. That's what happens when you don't go onto the server for a whole month, Bales. You go crazy.
I'm not crazy yet.
Mikey asks if I'm going to be putting the Firewatch towers around the server. I think the Firewatch tower is just going to be a my place only thing. I was going to put more stables around, but they're very expensive to build.
I just saw one of those on my way over here.
Yeah, I built that on the last stream. It's not quite done yet. I wanted to do it for for a next video or something, but I just haven't had the time to play recently.
Tis pretty sweet.
There he goes again.
I'm gone again.
He's back again.
Bale Street's back. All right.
Yo, Papa Goat's in chat. He's asking how am I and the Eternals crew going?
Papa
We're all going
Gazelle,
good.
my guy.
Welcome, welcome. Building a storage building and chatting with Bales. He's editing right now, so he's just kind of observing. Also, he's lagging quite a lot.
Swell but lag.
I think the reason you're lagging so bad is probably because you've got like a lot of programs open. It might not be an internet as much as a CPU thing. But
I didn't even open these programs till after.
You don't think so? Alright, well, I was just guessing.
It was like not until I got here, like after I had already started shooting you arrows and whatnot, that I started opening all these things. I had just Minecraft open.
Oh yeah, you're right. You said the trip here was pretty painful.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know what's been up with it lately. It's just like it doesn't give like a smooth flow of bits to, I don't know these terminologies.
I think
But
that's
I don't
Twitch.
think well, whatever the internet speed bitrate nonsense is called. Is it not called bitrate?
No, it probably is. But you said bits. That's Twitch.
Bits. Whatever, man. You bailed me. Anyways, I think it's not giving a solid, consistent flow of bits. So I get these like little pockets of like not as smooth. And when you're on your phone, it's like not that deep. But like
Yeah.
downstairs, that's jailbroken. So like we just stream everything. And that stuff, for what, like every once in a while, it'll get real choppy, it'll, like turn into a slideshow.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We gotta like switch around. Then.
Mikey
It
and
makes the
Papa
server
Goat are in chat.
painful.
Does it what?
Hit Papa Goat the big dog. It makes the server painful for you, boy.
Yeah. Lag is not fun.
Yeah, dropping packets, that might...
Do not
Sorta.
recommend.
So we switched to a different one, like a more, like a less heard of brand.
Ah.
But then we lost the deal we had on the phone plan, or I have T-Mobile, but she lost the
Yeah.
phone plan, so she wanted to switch back, and now we're back to choppy.
Alright. Yeah, Papa Goat says it sounds like you're dropping packets. I think that's what he's determined the problem to be.
So now I have a Xfinity page pulled up about dropping packets.
He's doing the research. Alright. Ah, shit. I hate that. Man. Why does stripping logs have to be like the most like, sometimes working, sometimes not working thing ever. Swear.
It's when you have stuff in your offhand.
I know, but like, it's kind of annoying. Minor irritations.
Yeah, like Xfinity. This guy is describing the exact problem that I had 6 months ago, and it's not getting fixed for him. And we've had people out here and never got so I think we need to just drop Xfinity. And the problem is when you bring people out here, it's like $75 a visit, bro.
Dang. And they don't even do anything.
Literally, they'll come out here and be like, oh, like, maybe it's your equipment. Maybe you should go to Comcast to get a new box.
Did you try turning it off and on again?
Yeah, literally. Now give me my money so I can leave.
Give me my money.
Maybe go
It's
eat
gas
a Big
money.
Mac in the parking lot.
See, now I'm feeling too relaxed.
You were chirping earlier.
I know. I ran out of things to talk about. I'm not very good when
Came
it comes to
about
that part of streaming.
Came and brought the dopamine down. Yeah, I don't even know what I try to talk about. I think I just turn into like narraty. Like,
The way
"And
you
now
said
we place
that?
the glow zone."
I don't know.
Not like for real though.
I used up all my interesting conversation topics already.
All right.
Like, my
well,
last month has just been really uneventful. I've just been working, and that's my life for the last 30 days.
What do you got planned for the rest of the season?
Well, I'm hoping to be able to actually make the zoo. Because
I felt that.
I haven't had a lot of time, and like I know the season's probably going to last for like another year. But, you know, it makes me nervous, because last season I didn't get to finish what I wanted to do.
Telling me.
Mr.
Telling me.
Riley made one video.
Dude, I got episode 2 still in my OBS folder.
You'll have to release like a secret
No.
behind the scenes now. Lost episodes.
They're just so bad, dude. I didn't like it.
Didn't like it?
No,
Is it going to be
I
a
don't know.
trend with Bales not releasing the last episode of every season?
Well, yes, but hopefully the last episode is further along than episode 2.
What the heck is... Oh, this is oak. I was like, why is this fence gate still red?
Oh, that drives me crazy. See, really mad at the outlines. Props to you for not easy place moding.
No, it is dark oak. What's...
It's wrong orientation.
Oh, it's because it's supposed to be open. I'm a moron. As like, when I close
New
the gate, it
Minecraft
says it's
biome
facing the wrong direction. I actually mentioned this earlier on stream. Did you know, when you open a fence gate, rather than the fence gate opening towards you, the entire block rotates towards you? So the direction the fence gate is facing is always forwards when you open it?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. But I was like, wait a minute. I placed the fence gate wrong, but if I go to the other side and open and close it, it's facing the correct way. It's so weird. It's a weird way to program something like that. But then again, that's like classic Mojang, haha.
Well, you gotta remember back when trapdoors could only go on one specific, and they had to like be placed on a block.
Oh man, there were so many weird restrictions in old Minecraft.
I was playing 1.5 the other day, and I tried to put a trapdoor on something. I was like, oh god. You remember trapdoors literally used to pop off like a sign if you
Did
broke
they?
the block?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. They totally did.
They
forgot
had
about
to
that.
be on a block.
Man.
It's so crazy to me. This game's come so.
Really
And mind you,
has.
that's back when there was only oak trapdoors. You remember you would use spruce and get an oak trapdoor?
I remember when you used like whatever wood you wanted and you'd get oak trapdoor.
Literally. I remember way back, Etho used, before there's 2x2 spruce trees, the best way of getting wood was the jungle trees.
Yeah.
So he would grow up jungle trees, and back then, before they updated the texture for the jungle planks, they were like really, what's the word? Jarring. I'll go
Jarring?
jarring. I don't even want to say jarring. Like obtrusive?
Were
Aggressive. Jungle planks were just aggressive.
I never really
They were
thought of it
like-
like that.
I don't know. They were just like harsh, I feel like. They didn't really fit with. Maybe it's more blocks that go with them now.
Maybe it's my
more
color
loved.
blindness.
That also probably is affecting something. But so Etho he set up like this contraption where it would fast craft boats for him. It would like send him the jungle plank so he could craft boats fastly. And he put the boat in the thing, the machine would break the boat and give him back oak planks. Because all boats
Oh, that's smart.
you would lose a little bit, but you could a whole ton of jungle wood into oak wood that way.
Because it
And
was the biggest
sticks,
tree.
too. You had like a bunch of.
lot. Yeah. That's interesting.
It's
Man.
very, very interesting.
I'm trying to remember like other really old Minecraft features, but I'm kind of like most of it's just because I've played so much more of like modern Minecraft than old Minecraft. Like I didn't really start
Yeah,
playing
exactly.
survival. I didn't really start playing survival until 1.8. So I mean, like I dabbled a bit every now and then, but like 1.8 was the first time I beat the Ender Dragon. Like legit.
Really?
I just never bothered playing survival until then.
That's actually crazy.
It kind of is. I was more of the creative type. Although my builds were
See,
shit
I
back
was-
then as well. But
I was a goof around. I would just goof around, and I also liked building like farms and automating stuff, which is why I played so much modded. And then I would just get stuck playing modded forever, so I'd play like these old mod packs. Like 1.5 has my favorite mod pack ever. I played that for years. And then I played a bunch of 1.7 mod packs,
Oh,
a bunch of
1.7 was
1.10, a bunch
huge
of
for
1.12.
I played
Yeah,
1.7
exactly.
mods for years before 1.12 came out and took over the modding scene. 1.7
Yeah,
was,
1.10 had like a little bit of a day in the sun, but not
it
really.
was not very long.
Exactly. 1.12 came through and was like, well, this is what we do now.
This is the world now, I guess.
1.11 barely even had mod packs. They might have had like a couple unstables from Feed
Yeah.
the Beast.
There was Feed the Beast, and I think that was it.
Yeah, I think it was just the unstable pack too. I don't even think they did like a real pack.
Yeah, because one of my old friend groups tried to get me to play Feed the Beast, and my computer was bad enough at the time that I couldn't even load it. But
Oh,
I
God.
specifically remember that being 1.11, yeah.
So the reason the 1.5 pack's my favorite pack is because there's like 60 mods. It's super light. I still had to play on like 15 FPS with like the short render distance and
Yeah.
no smooth lighting and all that. But it was worth it.
Yeah. Man, I got that feeling that I want to play modded again. Even though I've
I've been
I've
trying
got
to tell
that-
you guys.
See, the thing is though, is I
Let's
have
start a
this...
create server.
I have a problem with me and modded. I have tried modded series multiple times on this channel, and they always die after like an episode or two, just because I lose motivation. It's because it's overwhelming, you know. It's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot.
So I generally have to
That's
stick to
what I'm
smaller
saying.
mod packs, or I just lose interest.
Well, that's what I was saying to you guys in the Discord.
I
Like,
mean, I
let's
was
just
gonna
do a
mention it.
real small like create pack because create's super cool and it's
It
like
is.
almost vanilla.
I do like the train guy and nothing else.
Yeah, there's trains. There's bro, create is sick.
It's pretty good. There's a reason
So if
why
we
it's the
just
most
put-
popular mod.
Exactly. We just put that and a couple like little builder mods, a couple adventure mods, a couple biomes.
A couple
Call it a
structures.
day. Yeah,
Like
exactly.
nothing
Call it a
crazy,
day.
you know.
And then from there, we could play that and see how everybody feels. If we want to do something crazier later, we could. If not, whatever.
I feel like that'd have to be more of an in-between seasons thing, though, so that we don't get, like, you know, when everyone's done with the
That's
survival.
Yeah, it's like a late season thing.
Yeah. Because I feel like if we did it, like, right now, it would pull people away maybe too hard from the actual vanilla server.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'd, like, not get any... The server would basically just die.
Did you see the thing I put in Discord today?
Your message about the thingy?
About the thingy.
I did.
How do you feel?
I was actually kind of thinking about it myself, ironically enough. I was just kind of... Because I saw, like, a highlights video of it on YouTube, and I was like, you know, I'd like to maybe do something like that someday. So, you know, it's on my radar, definitely. I don't know if I'm ready for it right now, because I'm just really busy in general. But if my schedule frees up, you know, I'd be down, I guess.
I've definitely been thinking about... I've been trying to come up with something for a while. I think you might even remember, I had an idea a while ago that I threw in the Discord.
I vaguely remember
that.
that.
I think it was like a little too similar. But
Yeah.
for a while, I've just been wanting to do... Because playing on a lake series is a dream, so like if we could come up with something that we could do that's similar but not like directly biting them.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I know I'd lose. I'm awful at not dying in Minecraft.
That's fine. That's fine.
You'd be like, yo, Skraby, what's that? And I'm like, what's what? And then you just clap me and I'm dead. Made you look.
But it would be fun though, either way.
Yeah, I think it could be cool. As long
Just
as
like
you're
one session a week.
yeah. We have to like have like a designated time and length to play,
Oh, yeah.
obviously.
And it would probably have to be a moving time too, because we all got like things to do.
Yeah.
Like every week to establish a session, but that's fine.
Yeah. No, I think it's a good idea, though, honestly. And it could definitely get some people, you know, back in who don't play as often. That's always a bright side of it, you know?
Exactly. That's the other thing too, like just build some more chemistry, because like it's one thing playing on the server together, but we all get like,
We don't
okay,
hang out
this
a whole
episode I'm
lot.
doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm doing this. I got to go get their blocks and like whatever. Like Mikey's got to go get all these blocks. He's got work in the morning.
Come on,
you know what I
Mikey,
mean? Like,
blocks.
yeah, Mike's
Mike's
blocky Mike's.
Mike's hard candy.
I'm gonna start calling him Blocky Block.
Blocky block. Papa Goat's hanging out. I don't know when he said that, but have a good night, Papa Goat. If I missed it.
Take it
Sorry.
easy, Top Goat. We love you.
If you want to hear my opinions on the Minecraft Live, because I saw you mention that in chat earlier, I talked about that earlier in the stream with Bales.
Love it.
So, yeah, you can definitely watch back the VOD. But I'll see you later.
We love it.
We love it. It's worth it. Alright. Alright! I forgot to grab the chain. I have this problem when I'm building things that I'll grab everything I need, except for like one block, and then I'll have to go all the way back to grab it again.
Oh, bro. You see the way I detail things. I'll forget a dandelion and have to go find one. But I'm such a crazy guy that I won't go dandelion. I'll go get a shulker box.
He's crazy.
Alright, so I think if I could do something like this, I'm thinking for my
He's gone
replay there,
British.
Scrab. I'm thinking for my replay there, Scrab. I think I'll do something like this right here.
Replay. Have you bothered using the new replay mod thing yet?
Not yet, but I'm going to said that.
I have definitely been thinking about doing it myself. But
Oh no, I'm getting rid of this junk.
It seems very complicated, which is kind of scaring me off a bit. My voice.
Mikey was saying that it's even easier.
Is it? I don't know. Maybe they've changed it since they first released it. When they first released it, it was very technical looking. And there were some.
I don't know.
There were some things people were saying, like it's not really a replay editor as much as it is like a. What was the word they used? Because the way it worked, I don't know if it still works like this, but your timeline was not attached directly to your actual like replay footage. where you'd schedule all the positions and everything, and then when you rendered it, you'd have to specify the start and stop time of the clip, which was kind of weird. They've probably changed it since then because that was not very user-friendly. Because if you accidentally typed in a wrong number, your replay would be fucked up. But
Right.
I'm sure there's...
Interesting.
I trust them, because I use Axiom sometimes. I'm not very good at it, but I'm working on it and getting better. Axiom's a pretty good tool, especially even for just for like the minor things that World Edit would do, like moving, rotating, cloning, pasting, stacking, all that stuff. Axiom is so good for that kind of stuff. Definitely recommend it if you're doing just basic maneuvers.
I haven't even tried that.
Ow. I fell in a hole. Yeah, no,
Definitely
Axiom is
would like to try
good.
Axiom stat.
We'll definitely recommend
Yeah,
it.
I want to give them both a try for next episode.
Pretty useful. And, like, if you're in creative mode, there's, like, if you hold down Alt, there's, like, a context menu that brings up a whole bunch of things. Like, there's a swap where when you right-click to place a block, instead it just swaps whatever's in your hand with whatever you're looking at. And it places that block automatically. So, like, if you build, like, a pattern out of, like, stone, and you're like, ah, this looks terrible as stone, but I want it to be, like, mud bricks, you just pick up mud bricks and go and replace it.
Ooh,
And it's so fast. And there's also, like, a no-clipping creative, so you can still build while no-clipping through blocks.
I did see that one.
There's
go through
my
walls.
favorite one, there's a display entity gizmo, which allows you to just, like, place down, like, display entities, fake blocks, basically. You can rescale them, slice them, move them, rotate them around just with, like, a 3D editor slider. It's so easy. And I've been using display entities a lot in my creative builds now because of that. It just makes it so much easier.
I was on a stream earlier, and dude was using Axiom to base, and he had like these little how to describe it. It was like a curve of blocks, and he's still in the but he
Yeah.
didn't have any real blocks, so I don't know exactly what it was. But he had these curves, and with Axiom he was like able to move it up and down and side to side, which is cool. But then he
Yeah.
could rotate it also.
Yeah, Axiom's wild like that.
But he didn't place it. So like I don't know if it when you rotate, I'm assuming so it would have to, right? Like if you put it on a 45-degree angle, it'll make the blocks at a perfect angle.
I haven't actually used much of that because there's like two different types of editors in Axiom. There's like the simple context menu editor that I was talking about with just like moving and rotating and stuff. But then there's like a really like hyper advanced editor that you can access with like I think it's the O key, which basically just turns your Minecraft into like Blender basically. And you get like all these fancy terrain editing tools and like menus on the sides of the screen and stuff. That's the part that I haven't learned yet because it's very complicated. But it's also very powerful for like terraforming and stuff. Because you can just like draw a line on the world and then tell it to make it. What?
You see the mountain beat-ups just made on Hermitcraft?
You're gonna hate me when I say no.
You for it, but
I haven't had a lot of time.
no, that's yeah, again, I'm not gonna hate you for it. I don't know that guy. I'm not mad at you.
Bale's just like friendship ended with Skraby.
If it was Ethan, no, I'm just kidding.
No, I watch Ethan.
Oh, I love that guy. But he used Axiom for the mountain he just.
Yeah, it's
gorgeous.
Very good. I want to learn it, but like I said, it's just so complicated. It takes time, and I don't know if I have the patience for that.
I don't have the patience for a lot of things right now.
Mikey
like your
says,
lack of beat up low commitment.
Mikey says Axiom is goated and not very complicated. Or maybe he's talking about the replay mod being not very complicated.
Yeah, that's what he said. The flashback was intimidating.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to get into it sometime for sure because it's definitely like the thing that annoys me the most about replay mod, and especially when I'm playing on this server. Every time I touch the timeline, it takes 5 seconds to load the resource packs.
I knew that's what you were gonna say.
It's so annoying every time, and it does it twice because it unloads and then reloads. It's like, why you gotta do that? The resource pack was already loaded. It's so
you know
dumb.
what drives me crazy too? You can't scrub through your timeline. You have to like just guess and
Yeah, I know, and
click and pray.
that's like the one thing that's like really getting me to think about switching over.
And then you click too much, like you click around too much on the timeline, it crashes.
Oh yeah, you gotta like be slow with your clicks.
And then if you have too long of a file and you want to do a replay with shaders on, it crashes.
Yeah. Yeah. Also,
So
there was this weird issue they
next
had.
There's gonna be a whole lot of no shaders. Sorry.
There was this weird issue they had for a while where having shaders on made it so that you couldn't actually see anything while you were in the replay editor, which was a very strange bug.
Oh my god, I forgot about that one.
It's like you'd have to do your editing without the shaders and then turn them on and export and then turn them off again. It's kind of weird.
But my ADHD would strike again, and I would forget to turn the shaders back on. So I would save them all without shaders, and then sit and wait for it auto export. And mind you, Skraby, I do like 15 replays at a time, so I have like 40 minutes for all these things to export, and then I'm like, great, got to do it all over again.
It was definitely a pain. So yeah,
so literally yesterday, I was doing replays in the Nether. I was like getting wither skulls, and then I threw my sword in the lava. I had to go to the villagers.
Classic.
And this is all on one replay. Oh my god, tell me about it. But this is all on one replay. So I exported like 15 of these jaunts, literally. And then, like I said, come to find out, I forgot to turn the shaders back on. So then I'm like, all right, great. Now I gotta export all these again. It gets all the way down to like number 12. And just continuously crashes with the shaders on.
Oh man, I hate that.
So now I have half of them with shaders, half without. So now I'm trying to just render just the 12th one by itself with the shaders, not working. So I'm like, you know what? This video is getting no replays with shaders except the intro, and the rest are gonna be regular.
You just gotta do some really fancy editing tricks.
And now that I say that, Skraby, I just look up and I peep that I'm literally editing a replay with shaders.
Oh no! They gotta do it all over again. Mikey thinks replay mod's gonna be dead in a few years. Probably.
Oh yeah, we've been talking about it a lot.
I could definitely agree with that. He's out on his way out the door.
Well, here's the thing. It's either on the way out the door or they need to buckle up. Yeah.
I don't know.
They really need to buckle up.
Buckle up, chuckle nuts.
Because like it's out of hand at this point.
Well, the thing is because they're trying to maintain it for older Minecraft versions that don't support some of the more technically advanced stuff that newer versions do, which is holding the mod back really hard.
I'm not gonna hold you. That's not the problem. Like it's just just don't do that, because
just stop
here's the thing.
Old versions. No one uses old versions anymore.
Right, like there might be 7 Joe Schmoes that are making videos on FTB Unhinged.
1.3.
Like,
I'm still playing 1.3 because I can't stand the new combat. And then I look at them, and then I look at them and say, "There are mods. Get a mod."
Also, that's cool, but like, just you don't get to have good replay mod.
Yeah.
Because that's the way you choose to live your life.
Well, like I said though, if you want to play with old Minecraft combat, there are probably like 30 mods out there that do that for you.
I'm sure
for
I
all
can
the
find
new
one right
versions.
now. Hypixel still uses old combat.
Yeah, there's plugins and mods, and you'll probably find a data pack that does it. So you don't have to stick to the old.
Hypixel still uses it.
And if your excuse is that you like the old textures, there's literally built into the game. Developer textures are built into the game.
You can literally take those away in a heartbeat.
So there's really no excuse to not play with the new version.
I always forget that's a thing.
What?
I always forget that's a thing.
Yeah. Did you know they update the textures for new blocks as well? Like Crying Obsidian and like all the new mangrove wood and stuff, they all have old texture styles for them as well.
Legacy textures.
Which I think is so cool. Like you would never see that in any other game company.
No,
like World of Warcraft, no shot.
And like for ones like Crying Obsidian, that really was the original texture too.
I know,
some
that's
of them,
the cool
they just
thing.
come up with something.
I think that's probably where they got the idea from to get the old style textures for new blocks, is the Crying Obsidian, because they were like, well, you know, we could do this for every block.
You probably, honestly.
Because I know for a while they didn't do it. Like back when they first introduced it, they just left it as like the 1.11 textures. And then they started updating things.
Is it 1.11 or is it 1.14?
It was 1.11 because it was before the World of Color update that changed the color of all the wool.
Yep.
I gotta restart my music.
You remember how bad granite and andesite and all that?
Yeah, I used to have a resource pack to change them. I
'Cause they were
don't.
garbage?
The only one I change nowadays is diorite.
Diorite is a little harsh these days, still.
Here's the problem though. They've added calcite to the game, which looks a lot like my diorite from my resource pack, which like gives me conflicts. But also calcite is like just stupidly hard to find because it has to be from a geode, and you only
No, it
get
does
so
not.
much. So I just stick with diorite with my resource pack.
Buddy, you do not have to get calcite from a geode.
Is there other ways to do it?
Yeah, go to an extreme hill. There's literally thousands.
Do they do that now?
Bro, what? It's been like that.
I don't know. I don't play in caves and cliffs very often. Okay.
You literally go find an extreme hills. There's like a specific mountain variation. I forgot what it's called.
Season
But there's
1
a
was the
specific
first
one.
time. Okay.
I think it's Stony Peaks.
Stony
I
Peaks.
think it's a Stony Peaks. But
Why
it's,
is it-
it's literally like these giant like
Why is-
streaks of calcite.
Why does Stony Peaks sound like some kind of weed shop?
It does though in like Tennessee.
Tennessee. I'm asking
One of
Gager
these
if he wants to join
mountain
stream chat.
variations has
Get some more of that awesome dialogue.
not the snowy slopes. Not the jagged peaks.
Is Bale secretly tripping this whole time?
Not the frozen peaks.
It's all a lie.
Yeah, I'm off the shroomies. Off the mushies. No, I'm actually a big Mr. Sobriety these days. It is a Stony Peaks you get calcite.
It is? Alright.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you know when I see one in this large biomes world.
I'm pretty sure I've seen one on this world.
What did I do?
Yeah, calcite, not a problem to get it whatsoever.
Oh.
I used to think that too, that it was so annoying to get, but then I discovered the Stony Peaks.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll have to keep that in mind next time I look for calcite.
Keep in mind, also, you don't even need to have a beacon to insta-mine calcite.
You don't. It's actually surprisingly fragile.
Efficiency
me.
dog, baby. Here's my thing though, like where is the replay without the shaders?
You lost the file?
Yeah, because I know I made another one. I'm looking at one of them right now. Why? Like why? I have blocks with bales, villagers, no shaders, number 3. Where's 1 and 2? Like why?
There we go. Man, I should have built this roof earlier, but I decided to skip it at the start, so now I'm having to backtrack and like shove these stairs into like back corners of the building that I've already covered up. Very annoying. Would not recommend.
Noted.
Build responsibly, kids.
Alright, well, here's an update for you, Skraby. This replay with the villagers is gonna have shaders.
What?
This is driving me nuts. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be RB and see if I can.
He's gonna be
go
Arby's?
without shaders. Yes, sir.
Dang. That's sad. Something something Despacito. There. And there. Daedra must be busy recording. Maybe he'll come in afterwards. Alright. Progress on this is going pretty good. We basically only have the roof left to build. And we have been streaming already for 2 hours. With 0 dropped frames. That is fantastic. I have never had such a good stream in my life. Amen, brother. Oh yeah, that's gonna have to go. Well, I guess we gotta keep it, because I'm building the roof. I don't know. There. Bales has to take a potty break as well. And you know what? I probably have to take a break as well. I need water, and I also do have to go to the bathroom. I've been kind of holding it in for like the last hour. Because, you know, talking with Bales is more important than going to the bathroom. So yeah, I think probably going to take a break here in a sec. And by in a sec, I mean probably right about now. So I will be back. Num num. Potatoes. Alright, let me lock myself in my house. And then I will go take a break. I will get a drink. I will go to the washroom, as they say. And there we go. Alright. I will be right back, guys. Do not go anywhere. I need to make sure I have the right pausing text. Is this the right text? Yay, it's the right text. Alright. I will see you all later. I will be right back. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. We're back. Hide this text. We're in game. Hide that so my computer lags a bit less. We back. Alright, we gotta finish this. We're hopefully not too far away. I don't want to go for much longer than an hour or more, if I can help it. Because I am uncomfortable doing video things when my parents are home. I don't know. It's my inner shy kid. I don't know. It's just kind of hard to talk to myself out loud when I know that people... Okay, that sounds kind of dumb. When I know that people are watching, even though I know people are watching. Like, that's the whole point of making videos. But I think it's more like when people are watching who are standing directly behind me staring at me. I think that's the correct wording that I'm looking for. And when I say it like that, you kind of understand what I mean. It's like, yeah, you know, it's kind of like watching people sleep. It's just weird. It's the same. It feels the exact same. Alright. I hope everyone has enjoyed the stream so far today. I think it has been a fairly productive and fairly good stream, all things considered. We had Bales over talking for a bit. I don't know if he'll be back or not, but, you know, that's up to him. And if not, he's always welcome to chat in the chat box. And I know I said it last stream, but I finally fixed the chat delay. Well, I wouldn't say chat delay. The chat will actually disappear, and I have it set to 2 minutes. I think last time I had it set to 1 minute, which was way too fast, and I was missing chat messages. So I've changed that a bit. It should be better now. Hopefully I haven't missed any messages yet. I keep my eyes on the box as much as I can, because I like chatting with you guys, you know. That's kind of the point of doing a stream, is to be able to chat and hang out with your viewers and subscribers and all the peeps in the world and stuff like that. You know? Alright. Oh, this is so slow. See, this is where the smart place would be useful. But I'm stubborn. I don't know. What do I have to say? I just like doing it the old way. It feels more rewarding when you build like this to me. Because it feels like I'm actually building it rather than just running around, you know? I don't know. I'm weird. Oh, look at that! Super convenient side door, which only ever helps once in a blue moon. Also, sun's already going down. Sun's getting real low. Oh, thank you. Gager slept for me. Was not expecting that. If you want to chat, offer is still up. You do you. I kind of want to be able to hang out with everyone, like at least once, sometime this month. Because, I mean, there are some people on the server that I have never talked to, like Rando. I have, as far as I can remember, unless he was the Ender Dragon fight. As far as I can remember, I have not hung out with Rando yet. But I think everyone else I have gotten to, at least this season so far. So, but Rando is, well, and also, Rando and Stumps are Australian, so their time zones really kind of clash with my extremely stupid sleep schedule that I have. So we rarely ever get to interact or see each other or anything, which really sucks, because Stumps is a great guy. Back in Season 1, we based next to each other, and we actually hung out quite a bit, because my schedule was more open then. But it's not as open as it used to be, and so I just don't really get to see Stumps very often, which kind of sucks, because he's a great guy. And we've openly, multiple times, discussed that we would like to be able to do videos and stuff together. So maybe in the future there will be a Stumps collab on the channel, who knows. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then Rando, of course, we have to get our meeting in with Rando sometime. Bales is back. So yeah, those are some things that I want to probably hit this season. And if not next season, then we're gonna go hard on it the next season after. I see you up there, spying on my conversation to myself.
No.
No what?
I got the replays without the shaders.
Cool.
All is well.
All is well.
Except I first did it with Fulbright turned on, and it looked stupid.
Oh, man.
So I had to do it again without Fulbright.
I've done that before as well. It's the worst.
I drive myself nuts, dude.
Hello?
Hey,
Hello.
Gager's here. Hello.
How's it going?
I'm doing alright.
We out here.
Very nice.
I just figured since you're online, we may as well hang out, you know? I haven't talked to anyone in a while, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I was just kind of prepping to do a quick little time lapse for a build, so...
Yeah, I figured you were doing something like that.
I was sprinting all around, getting everything, and I went to sleep and saw that message in the chat, and I was like, I was just completely ignoring Skraby, and I feel bad.
That's fine. By the way, I saw your message about the Eternal Estates offerings. I don't really have the time for it right now, but I definitely want to do it in the future. So, yeah,
no worries.
I'll let you know when I have time to do stuff about that.
No worries.
I definitely
even if you don't have time to like come over and look at one, if you just know you like one, you can just kind of pick one out and say that's the one you want, and you can just do it that way.
Alright.
So it doesn't have to be anything like official. We don't have to record anything. So
I'm gonna record none of
simple.
it.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be anything too crazy. So
that's for you picking it out. Do you want a clip of like me coming and giving you the payment?
Same way. That's not a big deal.
Okay.
I'm kind of like half and half with everybody else right now. So.
All right. Well, I'll try to get over there today. Well, I won't try. I'll do that today.
What do you mean you're not gonna try?
I'm so crazy. I like decide that this is what I'm doing, and then like I gotta do this until it's done, and then I can't. Then I can start doing something else.
Yeah. Man, it's so strange being back on the server after being gone for so long. I logged in the other day just to like check to make sure I had all the things I needed. And I was like, man, I feel like I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I was like
The most I've done is... Go ahead.
I was trying to like recollect in my mind, like, what was I gonna do, and like, what do I have? What's my base look like?
The most I've done is just pop on real quick. Mikey or Chonkle said, like, yo, you want to do this real quick? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I get right on out of there.
It's definitely something I gotta work on.
No, I just got a really cool idea for episode 3 of Eternals. It's just gonna take a lot of editing, so I want to get a bunch of stuff done.
Ooh.
So that I'm like not without video again for a long period of time.
Yeah. I agree with that. I remember
a really cool idea.
I remember at the start of the season I said I want to get like about 30 episodes done, and I'm looking back at that now and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen. I wasn't expecting to get so busy all of a sudden, but I mean I'll still try to hit a number appreciable to that, you know. Fancy words.
It sure is hard.
Oh well, you can't win them all.
No, all I can do is put these film dissolves where they go. Okay, yeah, that's sick. See, replay mod would be good if it was good.
Yeah, you just don't use it anymore.
It would be so good if it was good.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier today. We're both basically just about ready to give up on it.
I literally just want to finish.
After using the new one, it's actually way better. There's that one mod that I had put. The one mod that I had put in our Discord is the only one that I found that doesn't work with it. And it's like a weird one that was in like a optimization mod pack that I was using.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever used that one, so I think I should be fine.
Do you remember which one it was?
Nope.
It's in one of the messages that I put, and it was like a to everyone thing. So I think you should be able to find it pretty quick.
Yeah, I think I did look at it already. I just don't remember what the mod itself was. It's not that important. But yeah, sometimes those optimization mods run weird, especially when sometimes combining a couple different ones will make your game run worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the learning curve on that mod is actually not bad at all.
It's not bad.
That's what Mikey was saying.
It's pretty quick.
I don't know. I
Doesn't
feel like
take
they had to
very
have
long.
updated it, because when I first learned about it, it looked very complex. And that's kind of what
Ooh.
turned me off from it at first, but everyone's been saying that it's gotten better, so I'm more willing to give it a shot now.
Find the what's it called? You just find the what's it called? The
timestamp.
timestamps, and then you just put those in, and then that's all you gotta do.
So that is like you were saying, Skraby, earlier. About
Yeah.
putting the start and stop time. That's fine. I got 4 million notebooks on my desk. This song is like actually the perfect Minecraft YouTube song.
I thought you were talking about my music for a second. I was like, what?
Oh no, I got your stream on mute, so I don't hear two of you.
Yeah, that's smart.
Do you have the tab muted, or is this?
No, I got him
Because
on
if
my
you have
phone.
if you have his thing muted, then you're not counted as a viewer.
Really?
Yep.
Didn't know that was a thing.
Bad viewer. Bad viewer
Bad
bails.
viewer.
I got it on my phone, but I heard that was not the case.
Yeah, you gotta mute. Like you have to mute. Like on Chrome, go up and
Yeah, like
right
your
click on the
mixer.
tab and go mute site.
Interesting. I literally just read because I was literally just googling something like that the other day, and I swore it said something about. Oh, it was saying if you refresh the page, if it would count as new view or not, and it did not. But I swore it said something about muting being okay. I just don't understand how they would know that. How do they detect that?
Detect
Yeah.
what?
Spyware.
That it's muted?
If you muted it? What do you mean?
Yeah.
There's
Like, how would
probably
YouTube
stuff for
detect that you got it muted? It's a no to not count it as a view.
What do you like? Do you just have the volume turned all the way down on it, or what do you mean you have it muted?
No, like you said that if you muted the browser, it don't count as a view.
Oh, you just have the browser muted?
No. I have my boy on my phone, so he's just.
Oh, okay.
This is
I
hypothetical.
thought you were meaning like you went, like you had a YouTube on, and you went to, and like you were on a stream, and you went to the volume on YouTube and clicked on the little volume icon and
Mhm.
muted it there.
And
that what
that
you
will
did?
take away the view.
That takes away the view. Yes.
That's interesting, but how do they know that?
Spyware.
Because it's on YouTube.
I guess so, but still, that's.
Well,
I
also,
mean, yeah, I guess it probably
Google
doesn't take
owns
that.
YouTube, so-
That's
if
literally
mute, then no
that's
view.
literally YouTube.
Is that the line of code?
Yeah, that's literally all it is. Yeah.
Google, Chrome, and YouTube are all owned by the same company.
If mute, then yeah, no view. That's literally all. It
If mute,
is.
then suck balls.
Did I just learn Java code?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and Bill's just like, "Yo, I made my own game. You wanna test it?" I'm like, "What? When did that happen?"
I mean, that's pretty much all AI is. It's just a bunch of if-then statements, but
Yeah, if then
just
it's like
continuous.
it's one of those things where I know that that's what that is, but when I think about coding, it seems way more complicated than that.
It's 100% way more complicated
It's way more
than
complicated.
that.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's still you gotta like pull. There's like get lines. I don't know what they are. I'm gonna butcher all of them. But, like get
yeah,
this resource
it's
from over here, bring it here.
Yeah.
I took an elective in high school for like half a semester for web page design, and this was back in my lazy arc. This is right before the AP Calc arc, Skraby. So my work ethic was pretty consistent, and all I would do, he would like try to teach us these if-then statements and all that, and binary code, whatever. All I would do is he's like, the assignment would be like, put this ball on this web page. I'm like, okay, cool. I would go to Google Images, hit inspect element, and then just copy paste their code and bring it over to my John. And it worked well until the day he's like, wow, that's kind of neat. Why don't you teach everybody how you did that?
Well, if it's
That's
just
when I-
HTML elements, then it's just simple.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah.
Oof.
But I didn't even bother learning the right way. I just copy pasted.
Yeah,
That's all real developers do most of the time, anyways.
that's true.
I kind of figured that, to be honest with you. Because why
Yeah.
would you not? Why would you write a new line when it exists?
Yeah. Work smarter, as they say.
And all right, what am I? There we go.
Speaking of work smarter, I forgot to bring dark oak trapdoors with me, so I had to go back and grab more.
Stay doing that. You know, I do this thing where I make far too many replays.
Look. Oh, I just realized I haven't even put the floor in this place yet. I thought I was so close to
I'm-
being done, and I looked down and it's all grass.
I'm still just staring at the skylight.
Hey Bales, remember when I asked you if you wanted to do an interior for me, like at the very beginning of the season?
Mm-hmm.
I'm building that building now.
Sick. That's actually so sick.
Yeah. And it's also a tidy build too. Not gonna be a whole lot of work for you.
I might be able to incorporate that into the next step. Am I good to build on my plot right away, by the way?
Yeah, just as long as you get HOA approval before you build it.
Alright, cool.
Watch him deny you just because he can.
Yeah,
Well,
unless it's something absurd, you're
No,
probably
you-
good. No.
You know me.
Yeah.
Do we really? No. Tune in at 10 p.m. for Bales Uncovered.
I've been so confident about it too. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get it like a nice easy peasy medieval build for Gager. Like, that's easy. Watch, I'm gonna get to the creative world and be like, well, I don't know how to build medieval anymore.
He's just gonna steal my storage house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Gage's place to build my house and be like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I can fit this on my, what is it, a 7x7 or do I have a 9x9? I can fit
You
this
have a
on my plot.
9x9.
Just gotta make a miniature version. Scale it
The
down.
scale.
The door's a
Yeah.
bit small, but it'll work. You gotta
A
really
model-
crouch to get in there, you know?
What if we made a model of the spawn area from season 1
You know
with
how
the
hard...
tree and all that?
You mean like just anywhere in the world? Or are you talking about a plot?
Yeah, like a
specifically?
scale model.
I think that we could do one for season 1 and one for season 2, maybe.
Yeah, the only reason I said season 1 is because we have more of like a circular
Yeah.
spawn,
Definitely. Well, I mean,
where season 2 are a bit more spread out.
in season 2 it was just you and me, and then everyone else ran away.
Yeah. No, Mikey and Stumps were there. They're
Well, Mikey's on the
Also-
other plateau, so he wasn't really that close.
right, you're right. All I know is that Stumps made the area too laggy. I had to turn my shaders off. Bro had like 6 chickens over there. I was like, oh my god, Lanta.
Yeah, he loves his chickens. That boy loves his chickens.
He's a big fan of the chicken cooker.
He loves his chickens as much as Bales loved cleaning the chickens out of his house. Traumatic flashback.
I remember getting comments like, I would never invite friends over again. And I'm like, guess what I'm not gonna do.
Yeah, but it's so funny.
No, it was pretty comical. I actually really like that whole like little tour bit.
Oh god, the tours were so funny.
Because it was like 3 tours and I just
And I
put,
was in
like,
all of them.
each one. Yeah.
People were like, "Is this a different like tour group, or is this just like the same thing, just like alternate universe?"
And that's what's good about it. It's like if you watch the video, it just looks like it's you don't even really know.
Unless
don't
you
even
really
know, it
pay
just looks
attention
like
to
four.
who's there, it just looks like one tour.
Yeah, I loved it.
Except for the jokes about Bale's grandparents.
That's my dad's dad.
Great great grandfather. Oh man.
It's my dad's dad.
I'm already getting nostalgic about season 2 and it hasn't even been a year.
No, me too. I wish I would have finished that episode 2.
Well, now you
I wish it
can.
made me think about that earlier.
The
No, I already
retro
did it,
episode.
episode 2. Already
Just like
booked
how
those.
I'm still gonna work on my season 2 finale. It's still coming, I swear. Just not yet. I gotta get all that lore out there. I didn't write a whole like 10-page Word document just to not use any of it.
That's a good point.
I'm gonna use that shit, damn it.
That's a real good point there, my friend. Alright, do I wanna...
Doll.
Yeah, let's do it like this.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys want to go back to season 2. I am so glad that we're done with season 2.
Well, you don't want
I
to
could
dig
imagine.
for more diamonds and build more pillars?
Hell no, I'm so glad that I am out of the mines.
Yeah, you were
Just wait for
a
next
little
season.
on
I'm
the
sure you'll
crazy
be going
side
right back.
last
Maybe.
I mean, it's not
I've-
like you're still being crazy this season. You're just in the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so much better.
He's gonna get sun dried.
Oh, you got farms the size of your whole dwarven kingdom over there.
Oh, you guys haven't been over to my area for a while.
I'm
Is
only
this
been there
bigger now?
once.
Because I just saw it in Mikey's video last how big it was looking.
Yeah, I've been expanding.
Jeez
I
Louise.
snoop on the server map.
Yeah.
Skraby just has the server map open at all times on his third monitor.
I check in on it quite a bit to see like when people are active and stuff.
And I
See if
bet you're
people are doing
regularly
stuff.
disappointed.
It does make me sad sometimes. I'm like, oh man, no one's on. Frick.
See, the thing is, no
Like,
one's
are
ever
you
on
the
when I
Oh,
check,
guy?
even though I know they're on. Which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's like, I know people are on because I can see things changing, but I'm never there for it.
Well, my next episode is going to require quite a bit of server time, so
Same.
I'm seeing a little
My
bit of
next
your boy.
like 4 episodes, which are all going to be done this week, I hope.
4
So-
episodes? In 1 week?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
You just
yeah.
working on like a little bit of one project at a time, then bouncing back and forth.
Dang. Oops, I keep misplacing.
Is that how you doing that?
No,
He's just doing it.
He's
doing
just
it.
flying through.
Yep.
He's mad.
Sick.
Yep. Well, I see in my last episode kind
Okay,
of said
okay.
like,
Dang.
you know, I could just kind of wrap up a bunch of this whole village project in like one episode if you guys think that would be cool. And then somebody was like, yeah, you should just do everything up to the castle. And I was like,
Why not?
wait, no. Like, wait. I'm like,
Relax.
well, okay.
I didn't mean it like that,
So-
bro.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of try and knock out a bunch of stuff in a couple of episodes in a short amount of time, and yeah, might have a castle by the end of the week, so we'll see.
Dang.
That'd be super dope.
And then he
Oh,
never
you got the
plays
time
in the
to do it
server
this
ever
week, you said, right? No,
Awkward silence.
can't
Yeah,
let me.
I got it all planned. It's all the schematics are in. It's just a matter of getting everything, all the resources for it, and yeah.
Get everything built today.
Yep.
Today's to-do list: do everything.
Yep.
Okay, I'm wasting time trying to land on at Skraby's house.
This is actually my first time building with mangrove wood. It's a lot more red than I realized it would be.
You say your first time using mangrove?
Yeah, I haven't used it yet. I didn't really
Oh,
touch it at
what?
all last
I love
season.
mangrove.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty perfect. It's pretty phenomenal.
Pretty awesome. Totally radical, dude.
It looks really good with netherrack.
You know, it probably would.
Yeah, that's not usually people's first idea.
Most people
but
don't build with netherrack. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah, it's not your usual go-to block, but it looks really good with mangrove.
Why am I missing blocks?
You know, earlier
Yeah,
we
you
were
should
talking
build
about.
Huh?
Well, my conversation would be a bit longer, but earlier we were talking about old Minecraft textures.
Uh-huh.
We want to at all touch up on how nasty the old netherrack texture was?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy, the worst texture in the
old
game.
netherrack texture.
It was just like
Didn't it have 3 versions too?
they had, I think actually they kept the original one forever, but it took them for quite a while to pin down a new one. I know.
Yeah, this one. It wasn't until like 1.16, wasn't it, that they changed it?
Yeah, no, it was ugly. It was
'Cause
just like they were
did
just
they
like
change it with the other textures?
I think. Well, I know it took them a while to get the new texture down. I don't know how long it took them to actually get the new texture down. But I know they went like through like 6 or 7 iterations before they got to the current one. But man, it was just like the most random noise texture ever. It's like, yep, there's some black pixels here and a couple gray ones here, and there's some orange, because why not? And there's probably a blue pixel in there somewhere that we didn't know about.
No.
It's gross.
So
The
Skraby, what are
texture
you
update
working on
was
today?
1.14, Skraby.
It was?
I told you it wasn't no 1.11.
Dang, alright. Maybe I'm tripping. Gager, I'm working on my permanent storage house. And I keep misplacing
Permanent
blocks.
storage house.
Yeah, it's very big.
That's quite the commitment.
It is. Well, I kept running into issues of not having enough chests in my base. I got like chests lining the mine shaft down. And I'm like, you know, this is getting out of hand. I need to build a storage base.
Ah, gotcha.
So
Yeah, it's quite the commitment.
I'm almost done with it as well.
Nice. I usually
You'll-
build a storage area and then outgrow it, and then so I just have like at the moment I have different storage spaces for a bunch of different things.
Yeah. I usually try to one and done it because you know, storage bases are always like really big builds. I don't want to have to do that more than once, so I just plan for the future right away. You know, I mean, like I make sure that I have like spots for every block that I could probably use,
Mm-hmm.
and then I design the building around like the general shape of the chests. That's usually how I do it.
Storage rooms are my worst nightmare.
Yeah, I also don't like having the giant storage rooms too, because then I just never like fully complete the like automated storage room I want.
Oh, yeah. I always want to do automated storage, but then I always remember how much of a pain it is to set up, and then sometimes it just doesn't work, and I'm like, eh.
Yeah.
Like, maybe someday
feel
if
like
I
I've
go
been
for, like, a factory build, maybe I'll do it.
I feel like I've been working towards having an automated storage system in every series I've had on YouTube, and I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Yeah. It's a commitment.
It's a huge commitment. But that's why in one of these 2 series, it's happening ASAP. Done playing games.
He's done playing games. He is going back to
I want a
playing
big-
games.
I want a big, nice storage room. I definitely go out of my way to design my starter houses these days, though, to have like
Yeah.
a reasonable amount of storage.
Well, I mean, the intention this season for me was to always worry about storage after my starter house, so I made my starter house intentionally small, with the plan that the storage would be coming shortly after. And I kind of like it,
I'm a big
honestly.
fan
It's
of-
very quaint.
Oh, your starter house or your storage?
My starter
Both.
house is very quaint.
Both.
It's modest.
I'm a fan.
I feel like I'm missing blocks down here.
I feel like everybody decided to go like huge this year on their starter builds,
Except me.
Well, it's not that big.
and I went like tiny.
Now, last season, that was a big starter base for me. I remember saying to Mikey, like, Mikey, do you think this is too big? He was like, nah, it looks fine. And I was like, yeah, but it's like 8 floors. It's a bit big for a starter base.
Nah, it wasn't that
But it
big.
was actually really
Mikey
nice
had
to have a
starter
base that
too.
big last season, because if I had, like, loot that I needed to dump into, like, chests, I could just throw down some double chests on a random floor, and it would just work.
Yeah, literally.
I was like, yep, this is the floor where all the wood goes, so I just dump a chest and throw it all in here. It wasn't organized at all, but it worked.
Are you watching Exuma this year? This season of Hermitcraft?
Kind of on and off. It just kind of depends on my mood, who I watch and when and whatnot.
Right, I've been loving his videos lately, but he just made his big old storage room, and then he has like these little meandering hallways coming off his storage room, where he's doing like how you just said, like he's just sticking shulker boxes in there, full of like extra junk that doesn't really fit anywhere.
Yeah.
I really like my storage room from season 2. It just worked so well. I had barrels that were meant for full shulker
Do you mean you
boxes.
just had a cluster of chests on the floor?
Pretty much. But no, it was organized. I had a barrel next to the chest, so if you had too much stuff, you just stick it in a shulker box, put the shulker in the barrel. It was nice. Plenty of room.
Nah.
But the thing is, I can't just continue, because that was just like a slightly upgraded version of my season 1 storage room. Just like a little bit more space.
Yeah.
And so I can't just keep building that over and over again. I gotta figure out something different.
They're gonna think I'm copying myself.
Right, as much as I want to.
As much as I am perfection defined.
As good as that layout was, need to come up with more.
Oh, I have leaf blocks I can use.
Dude, this is just cozy, Skraby.
Talking about the house or the storage shed?
The storage.
Thank you.
All the wood just makes it cozy.
You know me, I love my wood.
Oh, that's good. What's this over here? Is this like an entrance exit?
What's what? Oh, that's the, there's gonna be a water elevator there to get up and down the floors on the other side.
Yeah, yes, I figured. I like.
I didn't really have the space for a, proper kind of staircase or something.
Oh, I see. I thought it was going to the outside. No idea.
Yeah, no, there's just a hole in the floor. That's all it is.
You're missing a glowstone here, mate.
Am I?
Skraby, you missed a spot.
Aw, I did. I'll have to come back around and grab that. I haven't put any of the chests or crafting blocks in there yet, though, so... It's all
Yeah, I
planned.
noticed.
It's all planned.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
I love how...
Where did you get all this glowstone from?
Where did
from
I get it all
Bahamas?
from? I just went to the nether and went ham.
I would have bought all that.
I love how,
Yeah, I guess it's not.
every once in a while I'm working on this, I'll find a block that's just wrong, and I'll be like, how did I not catch this before?
with the bright red outline too.
Well, it's not like that. I mean, like, it's a block that I put into the schematic itself, which is, like, a misplaced block. Like, I had a spruce plank where I meant to have an oak log, and I was like, why is this here? How did I miss this?
So, fun fact, you remember the shulker farm
I do.
that I built forever ago?
The one that I put into the screenshots for the world download, and everyone's like, where'd that come from?
Yeah. There are
remember
so
seeing
many
that.
misplaced blocks on that thing.
Oh my god, I imagine.
So many. Like in the Lightmatica, and also just from Easy Place not working right on a server.
Oh yeah.
And that build was so big, I was not doing it without smoke. Screw that.
Yeah. When you build that big, I would even use Easy Place.
But the problem is, on servers, the orientation is not always correct with Easy Place mode, so you have to like face the right way, like if you place it regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whereas
it's
single
pain.
player, you can just hold right click and it'll do exactly what it needs to do.
What? I'm missing a single block. You kidding me?
Oh my god, are you about done?
I'm
Before you,
pretty
huh?
close. Oh, I've got the extra glowstone just in a random chest over here.
Nice.
Wow.
That's why when you go off the Lightmatica and you're like, oh, I guess I had some extra materials. And
Where'd
they
they
were
come
never
from?
extra, you just didn't place them.
Oh yeah. That's happened way too many times.
Way too many.
Way too many. We're better at this.
I like go put it away too, like at the house. Like, oh shoot.
The best part is when, like, at the very end of the season, and you'll see something like misplaced, and you'll be like, God damn it! It's been like that for the last 20 episodes. That's the worst. Alright, well, the outside's done, aside from part of the roof, down at the bottom. There we go. What a day. It's so good to not be at work right now. Let me tell you, boys.
I feel you.
I've been working so much goddamn overtime the last month. It's driving me crazy. One day I actually just said to my boss, look, I can't be here right now. I just have to go. I said, I have no excuse. I just really don't want to be here right now. And he was like, understandable. Have a good day. And I was like, thank you.
If I tried pulling that on one of my supervisors.
Well, the thing is, I have an almost perfect attendance record. Nerd, I know.
Mhm.
So he was like, you can go. You work hard. And I was like, yeah, all right, thanks. I imagine if I was
Yeah,
the kind of
that's
person who like missed one day of work every week, they'd be like, nah, sit your ass down, boy.
No, my problem is always like, I have such a hard time saying no. It's like a rule at work that I don't say no.
Oh yeah,
So-
same.
My supervisors like pick up on the fact that I'm reliable for them.
Yeah, same.
So,
Like,
like-
hey, I need you to do something. I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Yeah,
No
so
hesitation.
anytime he needs anything, he goes and finds the one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I try to, I'm talking about my old job right now. When I would try to take off, barely, you can't go. What are we gonna do? Is it, well, you can't go nowhere.
We
Like,
need
Jeff,
you.
Leave me alone with your Virginia. No, you can't go nowhere.
What do you think this is, a democracy?
I would like, if I tried calling off in the morning, they'd like negotiate with me. They'd be like, "Are you sure?" Yes, bro. Like,
you sure you're
they said, they'd be like, "But we could really use you."
I
Like,
had
bro, it's a factory. Like,
the first time I got COVID, my boss at the time asked me that same question. They're like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "You could always come in for like a little bit." It's like, no, the rules, literally the company rules and the CDC guidelines say I'm not allowed to come in. You can't just convince me
Are
to
you
show up
sure?
when I'm sick with a deadly disease. Like, bro, are
Positive you don't want to come in.
you sure you don't? It's like, do you want to be like me? I'm just glad it didn't hit me very hard. Because I have a history of childhood asthma. So I was terrified when COVID first went around. I was like, I'm gonna fucking die if this gets to me. but
That was
luckily I
horrifying.
was spared.
Honestly, I noticed that my mom is the same way. She's had like super severe asthma her whole life. And she had COVID and it hardly even impacted her. And I'm
It
like,
seems to be mostly an age thing, I think.
yeah, and I'm like, and then I got it and like I was okay. But it's still like it hit me like pretty hard, but she like hardly even knew she had it. The only way she had it is because she had to go get her blood drawn for some like special med she had.
Oh, and
And they're
saw
like,
them. About that.
are you feeling okay?
Her face
She's
is
like, yeah.
burning
She's like,
red.
well-
She's got snot dripping out of her nose. It's like, yeah, I feel fine.
Well, no, she's feeling okay, but they're just like, you have COVID. Like,
Dang.
oh, what?
I mean,
This
that's
is a
how
weird
I found
one.
out in a very similar way. I was just really tired one day, and my parents were like, "We should get you tested." And I was like, "I'm just tired from a long day of work. It's nothing." And then I was saying that the whole way over, because this is when you had to get tested at a place. You know, you had to like go in to a
Mhm.
testing site. And we
Like,
went
"Oh,
there and we did it, and
stupid,
they were
I don't
like,
need to get tested.
"Yeah, you and your brother both have COVID." And I was like, "God damn it! I swear, I'm just tired. That's all it is."
So I had it like 3 times,
I had it twice,
and the one
both on
time,
holidays.
the first time was like not that bad. It was like we felt it for sure. This one I was at the apartment, so we felt it for sure, but it wasn't that bad. The
Yeah.
second time we got it, which was at the second apartment, we got worked out, all of us, me and all my roommates. We were just in the living room, trashed, just not viable humans. Like we were just not okay.
Yeah, it's kind of wild just how like large the range of effects is on COVID. It's like some people don't even know they have it, and then other people just they get destroyed by it.
And
it's
then
like,
the whole
wow.
thing is surrounded in like so much controversy and all that. Like I don't even know if we really had COVID or if we were just sick with something else and they called it COVID. I don't know. I'm just glad it's over with.
Yeah.
For the most part. I
Good
mean, it's
die.
still there, but it's nowhere near as there as it was. Which is
I don't
nice.
even think it is. I think they keep attempting to say it's there on some nonsense.
It's just it's just all just like
Well,
a
I had
common
COVID last
cold,
fall.
flu.
So.
I think I just had it again, like last week.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I tested positive last Thanksgiving, and then my parents tested positive on Christmas, so I missed 2 holidays back to back, which kind of sucked. Which is why I was playing on here on Christmas Day. I don't know if anyone noticed that. Very
remember.
sad boy.
I probably did on Christmas. I don't remember. Too long ago. Bro, it's about to be October.
Dang.
Actually, way too long ago.
I can't believe Halloween's almost here. That's kind of messed up.
Literally.
I'm like, what the heck happened? Where's time? Although then again, I look at my my days since the last fire tracker. It's only been 83 days since the season started. It feels like it's been more than that.
Feels like it's been way more than that.
Next, we started July 6th. It's been 80 days. Which is 2 months.
Hmm.
Also, here's a quality of life change that Mojang made that I really appreciate. Is that if you shift right click on a chest with another chest to place a chest
It
attached to
connects
it, even if you're not facing the right direction, it still connects.
Yep.
That's so nice. I remember when I found that out, and I was like, oh my god, it's a game changer.
Even just putting single chests next to each other.
Yeah, I remember having to use tripwire chests. Trap
Mhm.
chest, that's what it's called.
Even for like, double chests putting next to each other, you had to use tripwires.
Yeah.
See,
Wild
that's what I'm
times.
saying. Like, everybody's like, "Oh, L update, L update." No, bro.
It's the minor things.
We've had nothing but W update after W update for 15 years.
I know. I'd say 1.10 was the last update that could in any way be considered bad. That was
And I
just
wouldn't even call it bad. It
magma
was just
blocks and polar
one of the
bears.
minor ones.
Yeah, but like they could have done a bit more, admittedly. But like,
It really
like,
was like just the concrete, huh? And the stained glass.
It was like what? No, not even dyeable shulkers. That wasn't even until 1.11. Can you believe that? Remember a time when you couldn't dye shulkers? Wild.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even touch shulkers till like 1.18.
Yeah.
Nor Elytra. Because that was in my modded days.
Oh yeah. Modded.
I like
bills.
didn't even really know about Elytra for a long time.
Oh my god.
I didn't play Minecraft until forever, like not too long ago.
Noob.
I'm a noob.
Freaking guy.
Hey, no, though, you're pretty good at it for someone who's only
Minecraft
been
noob.
playing a little bit.
You made quite a bit of progress for somebody that just started playing.
Took me 15 years to get to this point. Kids these days.
Perimeter last
2022.
season. It's quite the quick regression to go from just starting the game to perimeter.
I know, right? The level scaling is wild.
Scrap, you should you should build the lost city of Bazingse.
You know how much work that'd be? That's a lot of work.
Is it my internet again, or do you just not like talking to me anymore?
What?
I think you just didn't really feel like responding.
Ah, shit, I
probably.
bumped the mute key again.
That was my next.
I don't know how I guess when I press spacebar. No, it's M. M is so far away. How? Like, maybe it's because it's Lightmatica keys are near. Oh yeah, you know what? It is Lightmatica because Lightmatica hotkeys are M plus something else. So it's probably getting the residual M.
That's exactly what it is.
My God, that's annoying. I wish I could change it,
kept
but there's so
muting
many
myself.
hotkeys to rechange.
Or no, I always toggle whether or not I can see my voice chat icons because of mini HUD.
Yeah. I do that sometimes too.
So then I'll be playing blocks with bales and I see the mic in the bottom left corner. Like, no, that's not for this.
Dang.
I like that I
Jesus.
can jump across this Skraby. Oh, never mind.
I know, it's all perfectly scaled, isn't it? It's very
Oh,
nice,
I don't
yes.
got my toolbox. I don't got no ender pearls. I don't got no wind charges. Freaking guy.
What am I missing? Slabs.
Now I gotta take the stairs. Jeez.
Yeah. Dang, it's too far. Bales is having a wild time exploring my storage shed. He's like, holy cannoli, there's grass in here. Would you ever say something like holy cannoli, or is that not you? I feel like it's something you would say.
Ooh, I
I'm
like the change right there.
I'm fucking muted again. I hate this so much. I need to change this
I knew
hotkey
it
now.
too.
I'm doing it now. I'm changing it. It's done.
I
He's out of
knew
here.
it too.
I can't believe
You
you
know,
missed
like-
my joke.
Either I'm sitting here like either Skraby had muted himself again,
that why
or
you
he's not
punched
that
me?
great of a streamer.
Is that why you punched me?
Yeah.
I thought you punched me because of my stupid ass joke.
No, I couldn't have even heard it. I couldn't have even
I-
imagined what your joke was.
I said, Bales is in here having the time of his life exploring my storage shed. And then I said, he's all like, holy cannoli, there's grass in here. And then I asked you if holy cannoli is something you would ever say.
Yeah, probably.
You think
Seem
so?
to be on. I say pretty much whatever random nonsense comes to my.
I could see you
lexicon.
saying holy cannoli.
What about I carumba? Like Phil Woodman.
I say I
No.
caramba. I definitely say that. What are the other? I have a ton of dumb phrases in my arsenal.
He's got dumb phrases up his arse.
What do I say? I say holy something.
Holy bejeezers. Holy string G's. I have a whole stack of spruce logs left over. This is concerning.
I'll take them off your hands. Never mind, I don't even have my short box. You can keep. Oh. Huh.
Ooh, ender chest. I'm gonna get my ender chest.
Anyway. I'll set up my shulkers.
That's a placeholder lodestone if you're wondering what that's for. You were probably looking at it like, what the heck? Why you just place a random chiseled stone?
You know what I would really prefer is if you put the stone cutter on top of the chiseled stone.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably a good idea. I don't know what I was thinking.
You know what else I would prefer? If the wood texture on the stone cutter existed anywhere else within this game.
Oh yeah, definitely. 100%.
That drives me nuts. What is that cinnamon wood?
Cinnamon wood, tasty.
What it looks like. But like the stone cutter doesn't sit on anything well because of that.
Yeah, I get that.
I should put very nice. Okay, Skraby, can you use this?
Can I use what?
That right there. Can you just use that?
Nerf football?
Thank you.
I see.
Does it not look like a Nerf football?
What?
You don't remember the old Nerf footballs that had like the long thing at the end?
Oh, you know, I do know exactly what you're talking about. Man, that's a throwback.
Does it not look like that?
It kinda does, yeah. I see it. Man, I haven't thought about those in forever. It was always like the, like elementary school toy that they had, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's so weird to watch you build on my screen and then look at my phone and see the Lightmatica.
Oh, it's like, you see the behind the scenes of what it's gonna be.
Right, like all the ghosts appear when I look at my phone.
Ugh. Oh my god. Misclicking like a mofo.
I am seeing that. That stack of spruce logs is quickly going to become a second stack of spruce logs.
What do you mean by that?
I keep misclicking.
Oh. I gotta grab my powwow, as I call it. Also known as powdered snow.
What did you just... Oh.
My
that just
powwow.
tripped me out so bad. No, the ghost sign.
Oh, the sign's for the water, to hold it back.
Yeah, but like it looked like the sign was there because of the ghost block.
Ah.
I was like, what did you just do to that thing?
That's a violation. Alright.
Hey.
Also, I haven't replaced the blocks under the chests yet, but we're just gonna ignore that for now. That's a later me issue.
You have a place what?
The blocks under the chests are still grass.
Ooh.
But I'm running out of
It
time
actually
today,
doesn't look
so.
that bad though, to be honest with you. Like a little pop.
Well, it looks
color.
kind of red right now because of the Lightmatica. You know, it's... Oh yeah, you know, the green's actually not terrible there.
It's
Maybe I'll
not
just leave
that
that.
bad.
I think it was just gonna be like dark oak planks or something. What is this?
Oh, I would have gone like mangrove.
Yeah,
to-
dark oak. I didn't have a lot of mangrove, so I didn't know.
Mm,
I didn't know how much I would end up using, so I didn't want to overdo it on the build.
felt.
Especially because at the time that I planned this, I didn't actually have any mangrove yet. So I was like, how far am I gonna have to go for this? Am I even gonna be able to use any of it, or am I gonna have to rebuild this with something different?
Future reference. The very first thing I do in any Minecraft world is go get all the saplings.
Oh, yeah, I usually do that too, but like with the large biomes, it was so far away.
It
I
took
was
a
like-
long time, but
Well,
I did
know.
it.
I saw how far you went.
Yeah, you remember. I went like 40,000 blocks.
You came crying back to us. So you were like, please don't leave me behind.
Don't let me be out there. But yeah, so next time you go over something, gotta
Yeah.
come holler at your boy.
I think I have just about everything. Alright.
I mean, unless you want to make the journey yourself and be my guest.
Oh man, I can't imagine when the new Palewood comes out, and if we decide to add it to this world, how far we're gonna have to go to get that stuff.
I was
We
just gonna
can-
say,
we
I
can
can
delete
only
chunks.
imagine it.
That's true.
Oh yeah, true. It's gonna be a rare biome too.
Yeah. Oh, it's full deep slate. Oops. Dang. I'm in the zone now. Can't be stopped.
Bales, are you able to sleep or do I need to?
Got it.
Alright. I did. Dang. Alright, outside is done for reals this time. I forgot part of the
For real,
roof.
for real.
It's the third time that it's done for real, but I promise it's really done for real this time. What am I missing? There we go. Elevator's in.
That's not the move.
Wasn't there supposed to... Am I tripping?
What do you say, Scribe?
I feel like I'm tripping, because there's supposed to be a few more things that I have. But they're not here.
Ooh, horse clutch? Oh my god, I'm the best ever.
Kinda confused. Because I have a loom in my
What?
inventory, but I have nowhere to put it. And I don't know where it
Been
comes
there.
from.
Been there.
Very
I think you
confused.
can find it. I believe in you. I got to hop out of here real quick, but I'll be right back.
No problem.
Alright, Clay. Is it in one of these little... No. know because you got your.
It's gotta be in the
box.
storage room section somewhere. I just don't know where. Because it's not anywhere in the blueprint. Even though I crafted one, obviously, and it makes sense to have one. I just don't know. Like
Yeah,
maybe...
I mean, loom is definitely does it go on top of these crafting tables over here in the corners?
No, those are for armor stands. I just don't have the armor stands yet.
You don't got bookshelves somewhere?
Bookshelves. No, I do not.
Because that's the only time I ever place a loom is when I have bookshelves.
Well, it'd be for the functional purpose of the block. Because this
You
is
are
where all the
such a-
crafting
You're
stuff
such a
is.
Minecrafter.
I am such a Minecrafter. That's why I
You're
did
the
not
only person I
include
know
a
that
fetching
puts a
table.
cartography table.
What'd you say?
You're the only person I know that puts a cartography table in their main house.
Hey, I like maps. I'm gonna have I gotta have zoo maps all over the place in my zoo. And I'm gonna use
I don't know where you would put a loom.
I don't see. That's the thing. It's like I know, like I have one. I clearly had it planned. I'll have to look like on the creative world that I built this on and see if I like maybe I have like the wrong schematic loaded or something. I don't
Maybe
know.
you just had it placed somewhere and the schematic just caught it. You know what I mean? Like not
No,
actually part of the build, but like over there somewhere.
I built this far enough away from everything else that it wouldn't catch other stuff.
Put it somewhere.
I'll probably have to look at where I put it later. Or if I didn't put it anywhere and I'm just tripping, then I'll have to add it somewhere.
Beehives are such a good block.
Does this make you
Such a good
satisfied watching me strip all this oak? You're just like, oh.
block. Yes. Truthfully.
I've never actually used beehives as a pattern before, but I was like, I gotta do it in this world, in this season. It's gotta happen. I keep holding it off for too long.
Now, how many of these did you break without silk touch?
My axe has silk touch on it, so none.
No, do you remember you said that to me? on
I
season
did,
2?
yes. I do remember that. You said like all of them.
Okay, let's be honest with us. How many of these did you break without silk touch? 53.
53. Oh, I'm short in oak, but that's fine, because I have extra oak. Why do I have extra oak? I don't know. It's a mystery. You always end up... I feel like sometimes the Light Matica gets it wrong. Because there's no way. Like, I'm just... I don't know.
Yeah, just put the loom right there.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, I'm reloaded. I'm gonna spend so much time just
Blech.
jumping around.
Sorry, I had to do something quick. I kind of dipped out for a second.
You're good.
I think I'm just about done. Aside from this stupid loom, I don't know where it goes. And I can't, like...
Go.
I don't see any place I would have put it. It's probably near the water elevator somewhere. Because there's like this empty spot in the hallway. I don't know where else I would put it. But yeah, that's basically it.
And a storage house is built.
Oh.
You want your football back?
Yes, please.
Oh, say hike.
A little close. A little close.
Well, I didn't know you were coming out.
I'm coming out.
Alright. Well, I think I'm probably going to wrap up stream because I'm pretty tired and I got everything done.
That's usually the reasons I go with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give him a little overview.
Overview. Sure. Let me turn off the placement so that you can see it better. Oh, here we go. It's very nice. I haven't filled in the ground below it yet, but you know that comes in due time. And we go in. Lovely front entrance. Lovely, lovely. Very homely. And I made sure to have super muted. Dang it.
Yeah.
I don't know what I hit that time. I don't know what keybind that is. I
That was
disabled the
your voice chat
keybind and
mute.
it still didn't do it. That's
That
so
one was
annoying.
voice chat because it like deafened. I could see the icon
Yeah.
that was muted.
It checked the
You
other
probably
one
like
this time.
completely disabled.
Ah, man, what's these stupid buttons? Where is it?
Yeah, like all you're doing is walk. He has his mute. His mute is attached to his sprint
What button is it? I pressed N, I guess. I don't know. It's gone now. No more. Stupid.
Nice.
Alright. I still gotta get the item frames up on the chest as well, but it's all gonna be sorted. It's all gonna be
Yeah,
great.
that could wait.
Yeah, I gotta figure out where this loom goes. It's gonna drive me crazy.
Item frames. Ugh.
Ugh.
Lag City.
I know, you're gonna hate me. How many of them? There's like one
Fine,
per
We'll use
chest.
armor stands.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Item frames and chests. Oh,
16
goodness.
sets of 9
We'll
with
use
1 for
armor
that.
stands and minecarts.
So it's 16 times 9 is the number of item frames I'm having here.
oh
16
goodness.
times 9.
You're gonna hate
I'm
me.
glad I'm not your neighbor.
No one is.
256 plus 16.
Dang. He my ass.
I really don't feel like doing 16 plus 256 though, so you're on your own for that one. 262, 272. There you go.
Alright, well, I'm gonna mute up intentionally for a second this time to say goodbye to stream. And then maybe I'll hang
There
out
you
a little bit longer afterwards with you guys. Who knows?
Be better, or else.
Ah, half a heart of damage. Ugh,
What did you used to say? Ah, my spleen.
my spleen. My kidney
my
beans.
Ooh, it's-
Alright.
Okay, I gotta stop playing so much Minecraft, bro. I just walked out of Skraby's house and I said, "Oh, it's nice out."
Dang.
I just looked at like the fog and like the time of day over your bridge and all that, and it was just a nice vibe. And instinctually, I was like, "Wow, it's nice out here."
You got to come over and get your thing paid for.
Ooh.
And that I do. After I finish editing this episode, Skraby, you gotta end stream.
Yeah, I will. You shishums. How do I do this? There we go. I'm a professional. Alright, guys. Bam. That's gonna be it for today. Thank y'all for hanging out. And I enjoyed today. But I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye.
You're up.
I will close Premiere Pro right now and open OBS.
Could you repeat that? You were a little quiet.
I said, I shall close Premiere Pro and open OBS right now.
Oh, very nice.
Skraby, what's that screenshot from? Yeah. That's nice. It's very, I love the green builds. Skraby, you want to take a trip over to Gager's place? Okay, I felt that.
Just so you know, if you come over, Skraby, you're getting sold on a plot too. So, happening.
Perfect.
Yep. Depends.
Berries.
Some are 20, some are 50.
Bring the wallet.
And then anywhere
Speaking of
from
which-
3 to 30 for your HOAs. So,
I don't even know if I can
I
afford
knew-
my house right now. We're gonna find out.